What's going on, everyone? It's your brother here for another episode of Indie Sundae, where I play your games that were created during the weekly game jam. Without further ado, roll the intro, the new one. All right, so for those of you joining us for the very first time, my name is your brother, and my objective on Twitch is to play games that are created during game jams. The game jam that I feature each week is called Weekly Game Jam. As you could probably guess, we get a new theme every single week. And for my stream, I'll spend about 10 minutes per game playing it through, giving some criticism, and just enjoying myself as I'm going through these. Some of these games are better than others. Some of these are games that are created from people that are getting into the industry for the very first time. So you're going to see a wide variety of stuff on my channel related to game jams. So first off, let's go ahead and do our roll call. Thank you so much, Blueberry Jambot, Florence the Kid, Holiday, for you guys coming on and supporting the stream. I really appreciate you all. Yes, and if you are a subscriber, you get the awesome little thumbs emotes, which everybody loves. They're super cool. They're awesome. I love them so much. So glad to see them in chat. So this week's theme was grow, and I'm really surprised we had a crazy amount of games submitted this week. There were like 44 if I remember correctly. That's insane. That's quite a bit. I don't think we've had that many in several weeks, so it's good to see those high numbers. It may be attributed to a holiday somewhere or something like that, but we are back in action. We're glad to see these many games coming through Weekly Game Jam. It's super duper cool. So let's go ahead and jump into our very first game for today, which is going to be called Little Farm by KilThrall. Looks like I have already died, so let's just start this fresh because sometimes games can do funny things if I stay on their screens for too long. So I don't hear any music or anything, so usually with these type of games, I will try to throw some tunes in the background, just so my headset doesn't get mad at me and make beeping noises at you, and then you're not just sitting here listening to nothing as we go through. Okay, so I've made some moolah. Let's, how do I, potato? Okay, so I clicked it. Does it tell me I've put potatoes there? I'm going to put stuff down. Let's just see. Kind of looks like maybe a potato is growing. Interesting farming track. Yeah, turn off. It's a very creepy face. I wish you guys could see it. Well, if you click on that link, you can actually see it. Okay, so obviously I didn't do something right. Tomato, maybe? Oh, I see. So I've got this little black box around the item that tells me what I've actually placed in the ground. Okay, so we'll start with that. Daily tax, I'm assuming that's just how much I'm having to forfeit every day. I only have 10, so I'm already under the bank if we don't make it to the next day and something happens. I don't have anything else to interact with, like a next or anything like that. Maybe we'll plant another potato. And I'm hitting space. That doesn't seem to be doing anything. Yeah, I like the use of currency, and the currency looks cute. I like that. That's cool. It's got like a little shine on it. Here's some gameplay. Did I break it? Were they not expecting me to use tomatoes right off the bat? Enter. Cannot compute. Was supposed to only potato. Yeah, I guess I broke it because it's not changing days and they're not growing. So let me close it and reopen it. Yeah, maybe they just weren't expecting me to try to use one higher one, which normally I wouldn't. I would try to put down the cheapest currency. So let's leave all but one, so that way I'll have 1 day worth of survivability. So I'm assuming when I pluck these or pull them out of the ground, I'll get some money back. Maybe I really should not plant so many. Let's just try that many rows. So that should give me 2 days of survivable income, enough for maybe something to happen. Man, it just I don't know, I'm just not hitting whatever the next trigger is. because they're not growing. Okay, let's put down 3. Just 3. Maybe 3 is the right answer. What do you guys think? 1, 2, 3. Oh, we're growing. We're growing. Stuff's happening. Okay. So 3 was a good thing. All right, yeah, we're progressing. We're moving along. All right. Yep, we're still going. I still have money in the bank. I made a potato. Okay. Do I sell the potatoes? It's costing me money. Oh. Trying to think. What am I supposed to do? 1 potato? What is 1 potato acceptable in this land? Man, what am I missing? Oh no, I didn't mean to click to have another item spawn. Can I put nothing there? We'll plant a bunch of nothings. Yeah, I'm obviously not hitting some sort of trigger that they're wanting me to trigger. And it's probably in the vein of the developer has built it one way, and then I have decided to take the game in a completely different direction. So let's talk about what does work here. I like the plots. I think they feel like they're actual plots. We're on some sort of grass background that's not cultivated. That looks good. The UI elements, the HUD here that's up here, that looks good. The text is easy to read. It's easy to understand. I think that could have a little bit of a space between the two of those. The pixel art for these items, all easy to understand. And if I had any concern, I can look at the names to know exactly what each of these items are. I think that's good. I think that's really good. As I said, the pixel art for that coin, I already liked that. I thought that obviously looked like a coin the moment I saw it. So that was good. I really liked that. The biggest problem that we seem to be having with is direction. We're not giving any type of instructions or really a, like, what is our objective? So we're not pointed in a direction to say, hey, this is where you should be going or this is what you should be doing. So that already puts me at a disadvantage of I've just spawned into a world and I'm like, I don't really know what's going on or where I'm supposed to be, how I'm supposed to go about surviving. I have some options to choose from on the left-hand side, but the amount of money that I'm giving tells me I should be able to fill up all of these plots. I make the first mistake, right? I fill up everything and then bam, I get hit with the first day of taxes and I'm screwed. In this case, that doesn't actually happen. It doesn't trigger because it looks like it was only going to trigger on maybe 2 or 3 plots full. And it just kind of sticks on that first day. I don't get a message saying like, well, you know, you don't have enough money to survive the next day, game over. That event never triggers if there is supposed to be an event for that. There's no catch. But what I would assume to happen, maybe their intention was, okay, so I filled the first 3, I produce some potatoes, and then I can sell those potatoes back to the market where I bought the original seeds from, and that is my source of revenue, and I continue to do that just like any other like idle click game or farming game. You farm, you put down the crops, they grow, then you sell them back, and then you can go and plant more crops, get more crops planted in the ground, and then you can start buying bigger things like, okay, well now the next season I can start growing tomatoes, and I throw tomatoes down for the first 3 and then maybe the next 6 and then the whole 9, so on and so forth. And then we constantly move down this trail of these ingredients, these vegetables. Golly, why could I not figure that out? Well, watermelon's not a vegetable, neither strawberries. So these fruits and vegetables. So, and we're just moving down that list. And I think that's cool that we've got that and everything. It just, there's something in the order or the way that we're triggering these events that isn't really lining up with what I would just assume is like some early trial and error for the person who's trying to play this game. I think directions could curb that, but I think you do need to have something in there to help that player not make those mistakes or quickly let them realize those mistakes and then move on. That kind of thing. It's like, oh wait, that's not really what we need to do in the game in order to progress. So here's why you failed. Bam, we go ahead and end very quickly and explain to them why they lost, and then you get them on the right track. Like, it's okay to railroad them some when it's like this is the main direction of the game, and we don't want you way over here in left field just kind of lost and confused. So we want to kind of pull you back in really, really quickly and get you back on track so you're not completely lost. But we got something started here. We're starting to make that of a farming game, a farming simulator. So good job. Maybe take some inspiration, take a couple games like Harvest Moon or Stardew Valley to try to get you a little more familiar with that style of farming. Not that you need to copy that, but if you think about like when you write music or when you listen to music and you're an artist, you're going to listen to a whole bunch of different people that you really like, and you're going to take little bits and pieces, not even to say it's little rhythms or anything like that, but you're going to take those little ideas or concept of their music, and then you're going to mold it into your own game or your own music. Same thing with games. You know, find some inspiration for you, and then eventually you start to create something that's your own original product. I never understood Viva Pinata or Animal Crossing even, but I get that. Oh, Animal Crossing. That's my baby. I love that game. We're supposed to be getting a new Animal Crossing on the Switch sometime this year. I expect it to be holiday season. The Switch has been doing great as it is, but you throw Animal Crossing in like right before Christmas when there's a big Christmas event inside of it. Oh my gosh, you're asking for fun and a whole bunch of money. But that was a little fun about KilThrall. Thank you, KilThrall, for making this game. We appreciate you. We'd love to have you come chat on the channel sometime. We always have a good time, and there's good developers in the chat that will help you. And, you know, sometimes I might be missing something. I might need steered in the right direction. That happens, so absolutely. Brother, your weekly Game Jam streams don't get saved on Twitch, right? They get saved for 2 months, and this is Twitch's standard. You get to keep your streams up there for 2 months, and then after that, they're deleted. But I keep all of my streams on YouTube. So if you want to go check out the YouTube channel, you can find every single stream I've ever had on there. And there's the link to the YouTube channel. So if there's ever a particular one you're like, oh, I want to go back and watch that, there it is. Also, I have personal projects on there where I've played some individual games where people have created a little further down. I like to say past Game Jam status, where you're working on it and you've got the majority of the elements complete and you're just waiting on polishing and maybe a couple more opinions before you say, okay, I'm done with this game. I'll play some of those games, and then I'll do some one-off things like a Let's Play series or something like that. Pretty soon, and I've mentioned this in my Discord, I'm going to be starting up the personal projects channel again. I already have a couple games lined up for that, but if you have any that you would like for me to play that you have worked on or that you've done, make sure you get in the Discord, and then you go under the game suggestion channel and submit your game there, and I will take a look at that for personal projects and see if that's something that I feel like will fit that criteria. And I'm also, I said in my announcements, I'm going to try to do some like indie game reviews, like the first 10 minutes kind of thing for some of the games that are coming out on like the Switch, like the Nindies that are coming out on there, or Steam or something like that. So I'm kind of still working out the details and ironing out that process to see what it looks like. But I plan to have maybe the first one up by the end of February. And then I'm going to do, I think I said like 2 per month, with more as I get more comfortable with the rhythm of that. Because that'd be the first, like, I don't want to say professionally edited video for the sake of YouTube that I've uploaded. Like, personal projects is kind of like a stream with no chat to me. It's not high dollar. It's not super high quality. It's just a quick playthrough. I'm wanting these indie reviews to be a little bit more on the professional production side. So extremely crisp audio, super focused content, around 10 minutes. So that way YouTube's algorithms will at least look at me instead of like, oh, it's another 2.5 hour long video. Yeah, we're not going to advertise that to anybody. Oh, it's 12 hours. Yeah, we might not even allow you to upload it. Don't worry about it. But yeah, that's going to be some of the projects that I've got coming down the pipe that I'm working on. Well, yeah. Let's go to our next game. Extinction by Pale. Let's see what we got. So this is our start screen. Ignition Extinction is a game where you fight nature and get as many points as possible by causing chaos and mayhem. To begin, press Start Game, light yourself on fire by running into a torch, and head for the trees. Further levels may be added in the future updates if there is demand to continue this project. Please enjoy. Keep it up, man. Hey, man, I'm a trying. I'm a super trying. It's a lot of work, and real life is first, followed by stream life. So I got to make sure I prioritize things correctly, which does mean sometimes I have to cancel some things, like in jam session for mini jam right now is kind of on the back burner, so I can get some other things taken care of, specifically our house. We're working on a lot of our house stuff. We bought a house about 4 years ago, and there's been a lot of stuff we haven't been able to do, and we're getting ready to do a whole bunch of that here recently. So it's like, oh, I got to back up a little bit here. So let's take a look at this game and see what we got. So we're going to catch ourselves on fire by running into the torch. Ooh, oh, that's water. That's going to try to put me out. Oh, woo. So we do have some music. Let me bounce out of the game real quick and turn that music up for you. It's very, very light, so I'm getting attacked. I'm on fire. I'm on fire. Okay, so the trees turn a blistery red. Oh, there's another torch too. So anything that's within that little aura will be lit. Oh, and I actually run out of fire. Okay. Did that put me back on fire? Okay, so I see... Oh, look at that. They actually burned down. That's cool. Cool. So as long as I keep my combo meter up, it looks like the fire doesn't actually go out. So that's good to note. So as long as you're staying close to those trees, you can keep going without having to try to go back and find a fire source. But the water does seem to put you out pretty quick. So you do have to be careful to make sure you don't run out. Oh, I think I missed one. Ooh, run out like that. Okay, so did that burn them all on this area? So I missed 1, 2. All right, so that put out... I did miss that one. Oof. 1, 2. Burn to the ground. Oh, they're putting out my fire. All right, let's move on to the next little area here. La-boom. I love nature games. Amazing textures. So water, I don't think there's actually anything that we can do to stop them. They do just kind of seem to get in our way. Uh-oh. Why did my fire go down? I had such a good combo going on there. It just kind of seemed to run out. It would be nice if there was a way where we could stall water. Like, maybe we could create like a fire tornado that they have to acknowledge and kind of deal with. That way I get a little bit of a buffer while they're chasing me, because otherwise they just follow me, right? Like a cat and mouse kind of thing. Everywhere the mouse goes, the cat is literally right behind it. It has no chance of getting away. It's just gonna have to deal with it. And that doesn't feel very fun to the player, because it's like, well, crap, there's not really any way to avoid them. Yes, the water is a little bit slower, but it definitely could have some other type of benefit for me where I can get a little further away. Like a dash. It's kind of what I'm thinking, but ooh, no. Scary stuff. Oh my gosh. So we had music and then it quickly dwindled. I'm not really sure why. It was like right at the start of the game, and then it disappeared. There's some like maybe sound effects from the fire crackle, and I can hear like, I want to say it's the ocean. No, it's the water droplets. Okay. At first I thought maybe it was the ocean, just like because the water exists, that every once in a while it would just play that sound. But it does turn out it is just the water droplets as I get close to them. I don't quite understand the combo thing. Like, sometimes I have a big aura around me. Other times I have a very small aura, but yet the combo bar, box, line, indicator, whatever you want to call it, is up or down. Like, sometimes it's up or down, and I'm getting in combo. Like, I'm still in combo mode right here, but I'm very tiny aura. You cannot defeat me. No, 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 no. Okay. This is a perfect example of the cat and mouse thing. I need a little better line of defense. How can I lose them? How can I get them to leave me very quickly, or hold them up, stall them, freeze them, if you will, which I can't because I'm fired. So I'd have to find a way to kind of slow or stop them down. Dash away so I can get to a section that maybe they can't reach as quick. That way I can do some more damage. Out of fire. Maybe that's what it is. Okay, so the aura thing is strictly that thing on the left of the indicators, and as that disappears, then the aura goes completely down. Okay, so that makes a little more sense. I want to try to keep that up so I can continue to burn. Boom. And I just need to kind of go over top of it once. Maybe the aura needs to be the strongest when it's at full capacity, and then as I, start to burn out that fire, you can see that kind of dwindle some. Maybe that would be a good way to do that. I don't particularly know. Hundo%. Because I am a fireball. I wouldn't expect me to go completely duck. But it just seemed to be happening. Let's burn these trees down here. Yeah, you guys are stuck. Alright, and there appears to be my last forest. Whoa! Oh, man. Uh-oh. I think I messed up, didn't I? Because I need to be in the trees. Alright, we're going to try to use the stump there. Oh, no. Oh, man. Yeah, I don't think that was supposed to be intentional. So I can, like, grab onto the edge and kind of float around. So I can't actually... I would have to hightail that. So we'll try that again and see if I can do it. But I don't think I should be able to, like, rock climb the way that this is actually happening. I think it's probably just a bug. And then maybe the developer knew about it or didn't know about it. I don't know. I might be able to make that in time. Yeah, I should be able to make that. As long as I don't land completely in the water. Just need to get close enough. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, missed one. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. There we go. Got them all. Burned them all down. Burned them to a crisp. Cool. So that's pretty much the gist of the game. We got instructions at the beginning of the game. We've got cool little elements here. This little fire thing. We've got a water droplet that's trying to stop us everywhere we go. That's also very cool. The landmass and everything doesn't seem to be something that they just pulled from an asset store. Looks like they worked themselves to make all this happen, which I think is fabulous. It's awesome. Makes me feel happy. The environment does feel like some sort of island that we are on. Y'all missed the one that I just burned to pieces. The little fire mechanic I think is pretty cool. We just need to have a little clearer understanding about what the aura means. Why it gets bigger sometimes, why it gets smaller other times. What does the combo thing actually do? Does that increase my score to, a different amount? But is it a multiple? What exactly is it doing? And maybe some way to clear up, like, did we finish an entire area? Is that what we're supposed to do? Do we fight until everything is cleared in that area, and then maybe we have extinguished the fire bridge the water bridge that is stopping us from going to the other area. And that's what's our progression. That's how we know when we're supposed to go to the next area or not. That would be pretty much it. I think just clearing up exactly what each of the elements are in the game, I think, is probably the biggest thing. And then giving us some sort of completion, because we didn't have, even though I've burned down everything that appears to be possible, we didn't get that sense of you have done you've done the thing. You did the whatever the thing is. We're not really sure if we've done it or not. So let us have a clear ending. You know, can I hit E, Q, start, escape? Nothing. Nothing seems to take us out of the game or say that we've beat it. So that'd be the biggest thing. Tell us what the UI elements are doing on the screen, and then give us some sort of completion in the game. And then just add some ambient ocean sounds. You have this rising and falling water in the background. That'd be enough. You wouldn't even have to have music if you didn't want to add that. Just the ocean sounds themselves, I think, would be fine. This was fun. This is Ignition Extinction by Pale. Thank you so much, Pale, for making this game. I think you did a good job. Just get us some clear definitions on what those elements are in the game, the aura, the combo, what the fire does, the little window there. We assume that's just after that I can't burn any more trees, but we're not giving that detail in the game. And then just give us a clear ending, something that we can for sure, bam, this is it, thank you, you've burned down the forest, congratulations, you killed all of the evil trees on this island, or something like that. All right, let's look at the next game. Liboop. All right, so this is We Do Not Sow by Valia. What is these? What is this? Oh, I just threw something. Hopefully that... Okay, so I'm throwing stuff. I don't know if I'm supposed to be doing that or not. Whoa. Cool. Look at that. We've got a little heads up. Got a little mini map there, top right. Oh, snap. How do we... Oh, we got a guide. Okay. Move ship, WASD. Left is fire, rock. Release a pirate is right mouse button. Pirate takes action on own will. Middle mouse click on a pirate to call it back. Press and hold space to collect nearby resources. Cool. And escape. Oh, man. So right click to release a pirate. And they're gonna... I'm assuming he's fighting pirates right now. It's a pirate game. And we're pulling the resources by space. Cool. All right, so we throw a pirate down. He does our dirty work. We're going to send another one out, and we're going to have him kill maybe 2 more pirates, it looks like. And then I can use space to vacuum them up, whatever resources we gather. That's cool. So I'm not going to kill that last guy because I don't have that many resources. This is really cool. Oh, I have upgrades. Oh, I almost found the end of the earth. Whoa. That's cool. It zooms in on the ship. So I don't have enough for any of the upgrades just yet, do I? Wood, gold, stone. No, I only have 10 and 6 because I keep throwing rocks. Yeah, I'm thoroughly impressed. I think these elements on the left-hand side could actually be a little bit smaller. They don't need to be so big, I believe. And that'll give us just a little bit more of the screen. Same with the guide and upgrade. I think those could both be sitting right underneath the mini-map here. That way you get some more of that screen real estate. And, oh, no. Oh, no. There's the end of the world again. Look at me fishtailing. That way you get some more of the screen, and it feels like it's got a better home. Yeah, you got upgrades. Hey, what's up, meatpudding? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. All right, so we're going to not take that on because I like to live. What happens if we throw a pirate here? So he's cutting down wood for us. He has no opposition, so we should be able to collect wood pretty easily, right? Oh. My mistaken. These are food trees, not wood trees. My bad. And I can call them back by how? Oh, I keep throwing rocks. I don't like that. To call him back. Middle mouse button. Come back here. Middle mouse. How much wood could a pirate? Doesn't matter yet, I guess. Hey, what's up, young blood? How you doing, man? Coming by to check out the stream. Cool, dude. Well, I guess I'm leaving Pirate Boy here because he doesn't seem to want to come back on the ship. I'm pressing middle mouse click as hard as I can. Dude, great. Did you end up pulling the trigger on that card we were talking about? I'm curious. It was a ham bush. Dang, those dang ham bushes. They look like trees to me. Have to mouse over the pirate? Hey, there's a pirate. That's not my pirate though. What happened here? Yeah, let me put my mouse over top of him. There's not like a docking. Yeah, you were right. I have to put my mouse over top of him and then it works. Gonna get the quest. Ah, cool. Yeah, I think that'll be a good idea. The quest looks really cool. I'm trying to find the list of games on the Weekly Game Jam Discord, but I can't seem to find it. Can someone send a link to it? By golly, yes I can. Anytime you want to see what games I'm going to be playing on Weekly Game Jam, you could just type !list, and I am doing my best to always have that link updated to whatever the current list is. Oh, some more ham trees. Okay, so then I should be able to right-click. And Mr. Pirate's going to go and get some more ham. But we really don't need more of that. So maybe I need to try to explore... Yeah, let's just call him back. Get back here. Get back here. Come on. Come on. I don't need any more ham trees. Stop eating. Just get back here. Yeah, there's I think there was like a town or something that we could possibly visit. So the music is getting just a little repetitive. It's too short of a loop. Needs to be a little bit longer. Or have it be an undistinguishable loop. Like, don't have a clear beginning and end. Just have it kind of keep going and going. Keep the consensus, keep the general idea throughout the entire tune itself instead. Crash! Instead of it just being like you're trying to have the whole idea completed within the phrasing. Just have a high point, bring it back down, and then have another high point towards the end of the track. And then it just loops around all nicely. So it's Tonus. If you are not familiar with this channel, the way that I normally do these here is for Weekly Game Jam, I will pick randomly from the list 12 games to play on stream, 5 games to write articles about. Oh, that got me some more pirates. And then several articles to several games to play off stream and just give short little reviews on itch.io. So not all games make it on the stream. I stopped doing that after week 50 just to help balance things out on my in my real life, because trying to play every single game every week was crazy. Hey, what's up, Shadow? Dude, awesome. Glad to hear that you're getting your game uploaded for Mini. That's a sweetness. Sorry I'm not going to be able to play it, dude. Yeah, I'm eventually going to find a way where I can do Mini again. If it may be 5 a.m. again. I'm not 100% certain on that. I think my biggest problem is there's gonna just be a lot of exploration in this game, and it's not really that it's a problem. I can definitely tell that this is a, you know, you work on it, you kind of so I can do higher stock. I don't need any repairs because I haven't fought anybody. What's the better cell do? Okay, got a level 2 cell, and I threw a rock, so that definitely needs to be something we need to fix there. But there's just going to be a lot of exploration in here. There's nothing wrong with that. I enjoy the exploration. I think that's good. This is the open seas, you know, so that's kind of to be expected here. I can throw multiple pirates out and they can go take care of business. So I think that's good. What about weekly? Because this is also for weekly. Oh, well, if it's part of weekly, then yeah. Oh, whoa, hey, come back here. Yeah, I'll definitely be seeing it if it's on weekly. Dude, these pirates are buff. They're just knocking out rocks like it's nothing. I don't like how when I click these buttons, I throw something. That's not cool. Cano. See, every time I throw something. I don't like that. I'm fishtailing like crazy. Nice. The mystery is a to be continued screen. Ooh, here's another town, so I can get some more pirates. And I can get some more wood and some more ham trees. My game doesn't need a deep dive. It was a very rushed project with little gameplay since I only had a day before submission to work on it. It needs a deep dive. Yeah, we'll see. If it's and I always say if it's not a game that's deep diveable, like if it is a short or something like that, then I'll just give it a short review in an article format. That way I don't have to keep changing the list back and forth and then telling people, no, you're not on the list. Oh, yes, you're on the list. Okay, no, you're not on the list. Yes, you're on the list. Try to keep it as static as possible, not dynamic. I don't want that changing all over the place and people's feelings eventually get hurt because trying to keep content out. It's like, no, we're just gonna, that'll be it for the week. We're not gonna make that many changes. But this is cool. I mean, we're resource gathering. It kind of makes me think of like the Assassin's Creed 3, where we're going around on our ships and doing stuff, or 4 Black Flags. I think that's cool. I think that's neat. I think we need a little more of a direction in the story. I think we have a lot of really, really good elements here. Resource management, I think it's cool. We have really decent ship maneuverability. I think that feels really good. The fishtailing kind of feels more like we're in a car. So maybe we could slow that down a little bit and not have that so fishtaily. Every time I click one of these buttons, we need to make sure I'm not accidentally triggering the stones. If that's going to be too hard to try to change that, where you disable those when I hover over those, maybe you can move guide and upgrades to a button on the keyboard. I think that would be better than just trying to keep them on screen where I accidentally am firing off valuable resources. Like if I'm one away from upgrading something and then I accidentally throw a rock because I'm trying to check the upgrades, it's like, no, I have to go one whole city over now to do this. We got music in the background. The loop is a little too short, and because it does have a conclusion within the loop itself, it sounds weird because we go high, low, high, low, high, low, high, low. We need to have something that's a little bit less dramatic. That way there's just a tiny climax, and then we come back down and we stay consistent, and then the loop ties back in on itself, and then we just repeat that nice little wave as we're going through it. You'll understand what I mean if you just go listen to a loop track and then you loop it. You can't really discern exactly where the beginning and end is, which is what you want. Go a bit closer and pull these guys back. But this was a fun game. I think they did a really good job animating everything. I like the sail. I think that's really cool. That looks fun. Ooh, what's the purple thing? I gotta see that, and then we'll be done with this game. Is that something I can land on? Nope. Okay. Nope. That's a nope. He says I'm gonna go to this island, take over this baddie. Yeah, got some more gold. Uh-oh. Somebody forgot how to count. We have more gold blocks than we are supposed to be able to hold. And then you got this fun stuff. I just do what I want. Whee! And that's how you end the game right there. Oh, it actually knocks us back into the world. Nice. They anticipated me running off the world. I do what I want. Well, that was cool. So this is We Do Not Sow by Valia. I'm not sure what the name has to do with that, but that is the name of the game. Thank you so much, Valia, for making this game. I appreciate you. This was a beautiful game. I'm so glad that you made this. Good job. We'd love to have you come out on the stream and talk about your game if you have time. It's always inspiring to hear everybody talk about their work, and sometimes you can help point me in the right direction if I'm just so far left field that I'm lost. That totally happens. Dude! Thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub, man. I really appreciate that. Welcome to the family. You're going to get the cool little thumb emotes now.
Welcome to the family.
You're going to be part of my little group. You're part of the fam. Welcome, everyone. We have a couple other siblings in chat. I really appreciate everybody's support for this channel. It's because of people like you that we can keep this going, and I can continue to give the criticism, play your games, give you feedback, have a good time. I really appreciate that. I really do. And for those of you who don't know, I'm going to be doing a 12-hour stream this coming Saturday. We're going to be playing Mega Man 11 per Mr. Joshua McLean. He's the one who recommended it and redeemed the 12-hour reward for me to stream. So we're going to be doing that this Saturday at 9 a.m. EST. We're going to go for a full 12 hours. We're trying to beat his time, which was like 7.5 hours on that game. I've never played it. I don't know anything about the game, so I'm going into this blind, hoping I can get a better score than him. That's my goal for the stream. So I have technically, if I do it really good and I can shave off like an hour and a half, I could have 2 solid playthroughs, which that would be like the first time I've ever played a game back to back, being the same game and then trying to beat it at the same time. So that could be a nightmare, but we'll see. We'll see how well it goes. I'm kind of scared, not going to lie, because I don't do speed runs, and then I've never done anything like that before. So no idea how that's going to go. But, yeah. So make sure you tune in for that. It'll be fun. It'll be nuts. Our 12-hour streams are pretty cool. We had one other one, and then I've done an 8 and a 6-hour stream. And those long streams just get crazy because I get tired, and I just start losing my mind closer toward the end of the stream. All right, so our next game is called Prototype, # Roguelite, # TCG, which means trading card game, by MerMirakle. That's his name. So let's take a look at this game. Sorry to say that I am partially in the way, but we have some cards down here at the bottom. I don't know what this is on the side. These are people stacked on top of each other. And as I said, I'm in the way. This is an archer card. The green is an archer card. So I just threw down an archer. So they're no longer stacking. They're kind of slowly coming apart. I'm going to throw down another archer. Oh, archer disappeared. Okay. Let's throw down a soldier. So that's my soldier. I don't know what these do yet. These are health points or something? Nope. Okay. I'll just push those guys off accidentally. Okay. All right. So I don't have a restart. Is there like an intern maybe? Just checking some of my modifier buttons here. Nope. All right, so let's start this again. So prototype, very early. Nothing to say that it's like this is completely done, polished, and ready to be shipped. This is, hey, I got an idea that I want to try. Let's see how well it works. So I'm just going to throw all my guys down to see if maybe that helps balances out the forces like maybe they were anticipating. And this guy got shot with an arrow and doesn't know what to do. Yeah. So that seems to be where we are. That seems to be the end of the game itself. So I think we're on something for a really neat idea. I think I don't know if I would necessarily describe it as roguelike or roguelite, but boom. It kind of reminds me of a game I used to play a long many moons ago, which I think was called Battle Forge, where you had it was more like an RTS, where you had cards that came to you in certain fashions based off of I think it was how many crystals you had on the map or how much resources you had, and you would get cards in your hand and you would lay those down as units in like an RTS, and they would go and do your bidding. I'm pretty sure you could control them and move them around, and you were trying to collect crystals or something like that. I can't remember the full details, but I remember the card thing. I think that was the coolest part, and that's what this kind of reminds me of. You have one army going against another. Maybe they're both using cards, and that is how we are trying to achieve our goal. We're overpowering the army based off of different cards. So that's the start of this. If we're taking this in the roguelite direction, I think you could use games like Dungreed. Dead Cells is another new one that's come out where you're going into a created dungeon, a randomly generated or procedurally generated dungeon. You're trying to achieve a goal, getting to the farthest layer, completing the game in one run, whatever it is. And inside of that game, you're going to get different enemies in different formations. You're going to get the chance to have different weapons and whatnot as you're going through that. So maybe that's the way that this developer was going. This is the first level, right? So you just spawned in the dungeon and you've been presented with this layout. So it's very simple right now. They accidentally had their units stacked up, but we'll just pretend that they're all kind of scattered throughout this area. And you're given a random set of cards from your deck. And you've got those cards and you're like, okay, you can maybe control your character. You're walking around each of the turns and you're like, oh no, there's a whole bunch of armored knights here. Well, the only way I can get past these armored knights is maybe if I bring out a spellcaster. So in your hand, you've got a spellcaster. So bam, you throw down the spellcaster, and then they're like casting debuff spells on those warriors or those knights. And then your main character, maybe you can use that with your controller to actually like whittle away at those knights that have been debuffed. And then after that scenario, the mage disappears. You know, they teleport away. It's like a summoning, if you will. That's the way that maybe I could see this going, where we could keep those roguelite elements and then still make it a card game. I think that's cool. I think they got the card portion where you have something listed on the screen and then you can click them and they appear in the world. Very good. I think that's cool. Now this little thing over here, I did notice it changed colors. It filled up as we went, or as the game started or was like loading. Is this like my mana, maybe? Yeah, so, yes. So that does look like mana, but it's refilling very, very quickly. So, oh, we're stacked up again. Can I, like, place them on the world? Let me see if I can do that. There's not really any instructions because it is so early in the game itself, but, you know, whatever. I just put some music down. So, no, I can't place them in the world or anything like that. If I left or right click, they just spawn in and they start attacking. I think it's so funny that they're stacked up like that and then just fall off. But yeah, I mean, I think we're onto a really neat idea, if you ask me. I think this would be really cool if you abstract it a little bit further and we pretend like each of these cards are like potions or cooldown spells. You could see how that card thing could work in a lot of different instances. If we pretended like Dungreed, every item that you got in the game, instead of it being a weapon or like a piece of armor, was another card, that could be really fun. Like that could be really, really cool. You know, you're running around going through all these levels, you're pumping yourself up, you're trying to get as much money as you can so you can unlock those bigger, badder chests, and boom, you pull out a legendary card and you're like, oh, preach. This is going to be great. I have a boss fight that's coming up and it's super hard. Bam, you drop down this giant dragon that you've been keeping in your hand, and that just wails on that boss, and you didn't have to hardly do anything but just dodge some projectiles. Like that could be a lot of fun. And then in the interim, through the mini levels, as you're trying to discover what's the next door to the lower level, you're just using your basic monsters or your basic frenemies, you know, people that you've captured and you've turned them into cards. They're your frenemies. They're working for you to hopefully be released back into the wild one day. That could be cool. I think that'd be really neat. I could see this playing in a scenario where it's like this, where it's the 3/4 view and we're kind of looking down diagonally at a board and trying to play it out that way. I could also see it work out in a 2D kind of fashion, where you just are summoning those pixelated creatures before or after you, and they're kind of fighting for you, just trying to target the best they can, whatever creature is closest to them. I think that's a really neat idea, and I know you don't have a lot here, but when I see an idea that is really interesting and is different, I want to highlight that, because even though it's not complete, And the game itself isn't really much of a game. You have something. You have a little golden nugget that I think you could turn into something a whole lot bigger. So congrats to you, MerMirakle. That's what we're gonna call you, MerMirakle. That's what I'm going with. But yeah, keep that idea, cultivate it, sculpt it, maybe even simplify it a little bit so you can make it a bigger, quicker, faster game. And I think you'll have something that a lot of people will bite, especially speedrunners. Oh my god. But yeah, very good job. Very, very good job. So this is prototype # roguelite # TCG. As long as they don't have to open loot crates, we'll be all right. All right, let me get the next game loaded up here. I'm really excited for that to be a real thing. Is that a real thing? Is there another roguelite card game? Is there anything like that that exists, like, in production right now, or that there's a demo available? Because that sounds like a really fun game that I would like to play. Somebody needs to find that. All right, so there is music in this game, so I'm going to turn this down. MerMirakle, you need to make that, like, right now. This game needs to be done by the time you see this video, because I want to play that. Sitting there with my deck of cards. Oh no, the scorpion. I also like the idea of the frenemies thing. Maybe that's part of the game. You have two phases. You're in the overworld, and you have like some sort of forest or mountainy or swampy area, kind of like Pokemon. And you're going out to these places, and you're trying to capture these creatures, smash them into cards, and then you go back into the dungeon and you start releasing them. And that's kind of their contract, that if you perform for them and kill your enemies, that you'll release them back into the real world. And then every once in a while, you're like, I need a sorcerer. To the bar. And you just start going into town and just smacking people with cards, and they get absorbed into the cards. This is turning out to be a weird game, but I'm liking every second of it. Next game on our list is called Little One by Bitsmitten Studios. It's a cool name, Bitsmitten. What's our controls? Grow or jump is W, left or right, and shrink is F. Change thing is F. Okay. Small thing can jump, big thing can grow and shrink. Okay, so I am two thing. I am big thing, little thing. Oh, camera even zooms in on it. That's cool. So that's a light source. So I just need to be big enough to go over top of that. And the little guy, he just kind of follows around as we go. So that's neat. Never gets too far away. What's up, DC? How you doing, man? Your wifo subscribed to me earlier. Tell her I said thank you. Not subscribed. I'm sorry. She followed me earlier. So that might be too big. How are you and the kiddos? Okay, so now I can shrink down to this guy. I can push him forward. And looks like we're going to play that same game. We're going to shrink him down so he's small enough. Jump on top of his head. Switch back again. Enlarge. Switch. Jump. Jump. Oh, and then we're going to shrink down. But is that going to push me off? Oh, I guess not. Okay. They made it where it's not going to accidentally push me off. Whoa. And then there's another button hidden. Yes. That may have been my doing. I was trying to see if I could farm bits on her account. Lol. Well, tell your wife I said thank you. So we can drop the button now. Whoosh. Can that one actually get smaller than me? Oh, it can. That's nuts. Okay. So that'll probably make the door open or something. Boink. Yeah, just big enough. Just big enough. Cool. So we keep going forward. So this is cute, fun. It's got some nice music in the background. So we're probably going to have little guy jump on big guy gonna get real big, and then we should be able to just breeze over top of this ledge without even falling because there's no physics. Ah, the sparkly dust of completion. Level complete. Play again. Yes, I will listen to this game. All right, so we got some good things going on here. We have controls. We understand how to play the game. They teach us very easily what needs to do. Doesn't take a lot of text to figure out what we need to do. We have 2 characters in the game, a big one and a little one. I think that's cute. The platforming was not super duper difficult. I don't know if we even saw what happens when we accidentally die. Game over. Starts from the very beginning. Ooh, very unforgiving. Yeah, it was too bad the initial controls were listed wrong. They were listed wrong? Oh, really? Were they? Dang. Well, that sucks. Music in the background's good. It's not too overly complex. It's got a nice little loop, so it doesn't feel like, oh, there's a definite beginning and end, which makes it hard to kind of go. It makes it stand out way too much. I didn't have any problems with the controls. The character design, as though they were very simple, had a nice little warm place in my heart. I can't completely tell if they are just like robots or if they are some other type of weird creature. I think we could use a couple more types of mechanics where we're using these two in conjunction. I felt like this whole little one sitting on top of a big one was used just a little bit too much. I know that can be hard to try to come up with some more ideas right off the bat when you only have a week to make these games. So I respect that and I understand that, but I do feel like we did use that a little too much. Would have liked to seen a couple more. I like that the big one can actually get smaller than the little one. I think that was pretty cool. Imagine having to control both of them at the same time. That would be a nice hardcore mode. Whoa. Only if you could like split screen them and then like WASD controls one and arrow keys controls the other. That'd be good. Got to get the other one back here. There he is. Yeah, that's really about it. I think we've done a good job. Like I said, just pumping out levels, what I call it, after you've got a really solid idea when it comes to these type of like, you know, puzzle solver, platformer kind of games. I think that's nice to have and nice to focus on. And I think the size kind of helps me not have to remember too much which one is which. But it would be nice if we had maybe like a different shade for each one of them on the light. Like if we had one that was red and one that was blue, that might help us discern that just a little bit more. Because as we do make more levels, it is going to get more confusing because you're going to be having them move all around. Maybe even like top to bottom where you've got one on top and one on the bottom. And if they're relatively the same size, it's going to be really hard to figure out, well, heck, which one is which. Well, I guess the eyes are a different size. So that does help some. Oh, but I had it backwards. See, this one I thought was the big one because the eye is bigger when they're the same size. But actually, whoops. But actually, this one is the big one. The one with the tinier eye when they're the same size. Hello, hello, Serendevity. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for all the kind words you've said on the Discord too. I really appreciate that. But this was fun, super simple, good level design, good characters. I would have liked just a little less of the little guy on top of the big guy in the level design, but everything else seemed to flow really, really nice. Pump out some levels. Get me some more little challenging pieces that we can do with the two of these. And yeah, I think that would be like the next phase of this game. You've got a good, complete little demo. It was a lot of fun. Super simple, nice and polished. Very good. This was Little One by Bitsmitten Studio. Thank you so much, Bitmittens. Bitsmittens? Or Bitsmitten? I feel like I'm getting ready to curse at you guys. I apologize. It's very close. Makes me think, anyways. All right. Hi. Hello, holiday. All right. So, let us start the game. Come on. Maybe? We gonna start? And now, the moment you've been waiting for. Maybe. Maybe not. Does that need to be renamed? It's all jacked up. Okay, so let's go. Hey, Shadow, should I be playing the web version or should I be playing the Windows version? Let me try for the Windows one again. I tried to download it, but it didn't work. But let me add it again. While I'm doing this, guys, I'm going to be covering Global Game Jam. It's going to be running from the 25th to the 27th, and I'll be doing a stream on the, whatever the Wednesday is after that, the 30th at 7 p.m., so I'll be playing some games from that. If you're going to participate in that, let me know. I will have a submission queue just like I've had on most of my other like little mini streams every once in a while, where you can submit your game, and I will play. Windows is messed up. Couldn't change. Okay. So that's what we'll be playing. So yeah, make sure you go check that out. Global Game Jam. Let me give you that link in case you want to check it out and see if you want to sign up. It's going to be fun. You want to participate in something that's called Global. I mean, why not? There's the link. Start that jam. Participate in that jam. And now for your feature presentation. This is The Ultimate Quest by DK5000NP.
So I'm going to tell you a story. If at any time you wish to move forward, you can press space to skip the story, or escape to leave the game. His eyes glowed white, and the room shook. The power emanating from him was astronomical. I tried to stand, but could only cower. It was almost as if he could taste my fear. Could see the tongue darting in and out of his mouth, sort of resembling a snake. This tongue was much thicker, closer to a cow. I tried to wipe sweat from my brow and stand as large as can be. While it didn't seem like he could directly see me, he sensed my presence. To get a better sense of his surroundings, he reached out a sinewy hand, which appeared to be coated in some translucent fluid. Viscosity just enough where it clung to his long fingers. At this point I was starting to regret the decision to even enter the lair of the creature. I turned to exit, but just as I was about to leave, his mouth opened and a booming voice bellowed out, "Why have you entered my lair?" I still contemplated if I could leave at this point. His sinewy hand reached out and grasped my shoulder. I shuddered, feeling the liquid drip. "I ask you again, why are you here?" His grasp tightened on my shoulder. I gasped for breath, struggling to form words. I was told you grant wishes. I do. He began scratching his chin with his other hand as if deep in thought. He lowered his hand and a large grin spread across his face. He jumped up and down with glee, like a kid on Christmas. Truthfully, it was mildly disturbing. "So, what do you have to offer?" I stood puzzled. "Well, Wishes don't come cheap. I ruffled through my pockets. The best I could find was a crumpled up 20. He laughed. Oh, that will not do. Please leave and come back when you have something better to barter. With that comment, my heart dropped. I need this wish. Everybody needs a wish. What makes you special? The wish isn't for me. It's for my dying sister. Ooh, a noble wish seeker.
They're much harder,
To find.
but still, I need something for trade. Well, I have a proposition for you.
Bring me back a green triangle, a yellow. Dun, 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 dun,
Oh no, did I hit space? Oh. Oh crap. I think I must have rested my hands on it or something. We still had like another, oh, I guess it wasn't that much longer. Like 10 seconds.
Faster, faster, gotta keep jumping faster.
So I have to bring stuff. We got a land sound. We got some music in the background. I'll put that about half. No, it's my fault. Oh, that was your fault. Oh, okay. Let's go down this way and see what we can find. Hey, there's a thing. Oh. All right, so then Shadow, refresh me. What am I supposed to be getting? A triangle. Do I have double jump or anything? Okay, so I do have a double jump. Do I have like a wall jump or anything? Hey, where did the land sound go? Oh, yeah, it's gone. It cut off earlier than I wanted since I had to re-record it. Oh, I'm so sorry, man. Hey, what's up, Pinwheel? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, our land sound did go away. Hey, I found a thing. How do I... Am I supposed to bring that back? Oh. Okay, so that's a light... I need a light blue circle. How in the heck? Am I stuck here? No, not. Okay, I can wall jump. Gosh. Why can't I jump right there? I'm hitting the up button and it's not. Still recovering from the flu. Oh man, I'm so sorry. Well, not too bad. We were doing a bunch of work around the house that I'm glad we got done. We've been reorganizing everything and preparing for some other stuff that we've been working on. So glad to get some of that done. Oh, that thing shoots at me. Okay, that's good to know. Gray is unjumpable. Oh, smart. Okay, so right now I'm just kind of wandering around. I haven't really stumbled upon the thing that I really need just yet. So I will say, your story, even though it was a little long, I think your performance is a lot better. Ting. You're taking, it does sound like you're definitely taking a whole lot more time to put everything together. Instead of just kind of ad-libbing all of it, which I think is very good, and it's definitely an improvement with some of your previous games. I'm glad to hear that, glad to see that. Okay, so this is where I think I was last time. Whoa!
Needed in order to unlock.
I have a triangle. How do I use triangle? Triangle power! Activate! I have a green triangle right here, sir. How do I triangulate the way to get around? You need, oh, I need purple triangle. Oh, okay, of course. Purple triangle, of course. I have green triangle. Okay. There is yellow triangle. So that's just supposed to be the way to get back. Dang it. So I think it would be nice to have a clear distinction on what is platform, collectible, and interactable. Whoa, no. I died. Oh, well, it looks like it's not the end of the world. Okay. Okay. So I saw a blue triangle down there. Okay. So let's go back down there again. Because with everything being flat with no, depth on them, it's kind of hard to discern. Oh, that's just nothingness. Okay. Exactly which is which. Shape Jam made this hard. Yeah, I'm sure the extra. So, Shadow, give just a little bit more about this game for those of you, for those who are not versed in what else you've participated in for this specific game. Oh, missed it. Oh, there we go. Here's what I wanted to be. I missed. Okay, so this is where I was last time. Let's try to go. Does that make me jump higher? No. How? Shape Jam requires only 2 shapes of solid color for objects. Background could be anything. Also needed the theme grow and alchemy and exploration. Okay. Wait a minute. Is that thing getting bigger? Oh, looky there. I have figured out something. That's cool. So now I have the purple one. And I do keep them, so even if I die, I'm able to go back up to the top. Now I can go on this side. Get out of my way. So I can do the same with these. But it looks like that doesn't actually help me a whole lot. Oh, no. And I don't have really any reason to want to go back that way and then try to make that fall. This music people sing themselves in games is the best. Yeah, it's always interesting. It's definitely always interesting. I wanted Joshua to speedrun this. What's up, Capello? Whoop. So now I need to find where we believe the yellow one to be. How long is this track actually? I'm gonna kill the music for right now so you guys can. Oh wait, I don't think I can. Never mind. Just kidding. You really like the challenge. I do really like the challenge. Yeah, he has created lots of very difficult games. Especially there was one with a house. That one destroyed me. Absolutely destroyed me. Oh, is it down this way maybe? No. I came from there. Where's the... It's not even repeating sounds. He anticipated me to play this forever. Okay, so I have 2 jumps. So maybe I can make that right there. Oh, that's... I don't think that... Oh, okay. I can go this way, though. Yeah. That's a blue circle. That's a blue circle. We needed a blue circle. Oh, what? Whoa. I don't actually stay on it. It slid me off. The track is a minute something, I think. It better be. No! No! Oh. Okay. Got it.
Yes, you have brought me the needed ingredients.
The creature mixes them together and hands you the potion. You take it in your hand and bring it back to your sister. She sips the potion and is instantly healed, or eternally grateful to the creature.
We did it! Mom! We saved Gloria! Is there an end? Oh, don't leave me here, man! Don't leave me here! Give me a you did it! Give me a conclusion. Play me some Final Fantasy. No, please don't play that. That's copyrighted. Or something like that. Just take me to the end sequence. Tell me that I've done it. Game over. Blah, blah, I am. So, platforming, fun. Shapes definitely made this a whole lot harder. I'm now Jellybean to number of mini gem entries. Oh, cool. That's right. I forgot they do XP stuff differently. Platforming was definitely difficult. It was hard to discern what each of the different shapes did. So if there was some way that we could get a guide or something like that, or make it apparent by their design, I know that makes it harder because it's supposed to be a shape thing, but there might be a way that you can kind of get away with that. I do like the bumping into it thing was a way that we could kind of learn that. I just wish there was something that taught me that idea a little bit more with it. I do think you did a good job with like making the white as like the main color, and then the shapes that were different color did tell me they did something else, but maybe just a little bit more of that hint in the game itself. Maybe you explained some of that in the intro that got cut off there at the very end. I'm not really sure. But I liked this story at the beginning. I think that was cool. That was nice. That was giving us some plot and the reason why we're doing this. You know, we're going to go collect these 3 different things that will grant me this wish that will be able to save my sister. That was cool. I enjoyed that part of the story. The gravity in the game, even though I was not anything complex, it still felt like it was right. It wasn't too big of a jump where I felt like I was on the moon. It also didn't feel like I was, on Venus, and the gravity was so dang heavy that I was just like, just immediately, as soon as I get off the ground, I'm already just smashing back right into the ground. That felt really good. I think now that we're starting to get a hang of the voice thing, and we've got the story that we're telling, now we need to try to figure out what can we do with some of the music and stuff that you're doing throughout the game to make it less of the just over-the-top funny, but more of a palatable thing, something that we can enjoy as we're listening through. I like the whole like drive thing that you got going on there while you're making all that music and stuff with your mouth, but we just now need to try to like pull that together into some sort of piece of music. I have no idea if you have any musical background or anything like that that might help you do that. If not, maybe you could look at some software where you can take the notes or the things that you're doing with your voice and then chopping that into music or something like that, where it'll give you that solid beat time. Now, yes, that's going to take a lot on the upfront and the very beginning, but the more you do that, the quicker it's going to get and the easier it's going to get to understand that. Programs I would totally recommend is just Audacity. It's a free program where you can do all kinds of things with your voice. There's tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of tutorials online where you can learn how to do some pretty cool stuff with your voice, clean it up, make it sound a little more fuller, that kind of thing. But the platforming story, that was all good. The fact that you actually able to get all of these elements under, or all these themes from different game jams into one, I think that's even cooler. It is very difficult to do, I know, but it does create some really neat games that a lot of people maybe would have never created before if they're not put into that kind of pressure. I find it interesting how 2 simple white circles on a black background can become intimidating with that voiceover. Yes, very good. Yeah, that was pretty creepy. When we're looking at that and just kind of chilling, listening to that intro, it was creepy. And you had to have changed your voice some there when it was like really, really deep, which I thought was cool. I really want artists to draw the creature. The cover art is my interpretation. Very cool, man. You did a great job. So this was The Ultimate Quest by DK5000P, or as we know him as on Twitch as Shadow Knight and in Discord as Shadow Knight. Yeah, so thank you so much for making the game. Go check out some of his other games. He has lots of voiceovers in his games, and they are very comical. They're usually fun to listen to. Just a lot of fun. Just a lot of fun. All right, let's go ahead and get on to the next game. I do want to preface this. And this is information that he has actually told me or told us, or I guess he told me specifically. The next game that we're going to play, I just want to tell you. Oh my God. Let's back up that sound a little bit there so it's not so nuts. This next game was made by a 9-year-old. Guys, this game was made by a 9-year-old. I want you to think back to what you were doing constructive when you were 9 and tell me what that was. Probably nothing. But I just want to say kudos to you, man. You're going to be watching this video at some point in time. And I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart, personally, that you are still making games, that you're still trying, that you're still pressing in. I can say a lot of people would not be making games at 9. They'd just be goofing off, not doing anything. Picking my nose a lot, definitely not making games, is what somebody in chat said. That's what they were doing at 9. So congrats at already surpassing young blood in your age and where you're trying to go in life. All right, so I've been blabbering away. Let me go ahead and capture up this screen so it's a little easier to see for you guys. We got 2 for picking their nose. We have 2 people that have said that they were picking their nose at 9. So you must be much farther along than them. So Guto Jabo. All right, put that by there. Almost got it. Some of these games have really weird resolutions. That's 3 for picking their nose at 9. I'm under the impression maybe that never stopped. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and switch over to the screen. I'm gonna let you see the screen that we started with, and then I'm also gonna restart the screen or restart the game itself so you get everything. Nielsen, I still pick my nose. Hey, what's up, buddy? It's been a while. How you doing? All right, let's take a look here. Before you play, subscribe to PewDiePie. Maybe it didn't stop. All right, so this is our start screen. This game is called Hydrogun by Wizard Guy 231. Thank you so much, Wizard Guy, for making this game. We're very excited to see what it is. He also called himself garbage on his itch.io page. If somebody would go comment and say that he's not garbage. He's doing a great job for a 9-year-old. Maybe he's 10. I don't know when his birthday was. Hydrogun, a game where your enemies grow. Is he watching? I don't know. He might be. He commented on the YouTube video. All right, so this is our game. We have water up here collecting. It looks like it says 3. He's already told us what to do. A and D does something, not specifically what it is, but he gives us the controls. And space, we play around with that, and we find out that space is our jump. I don't know what that is. Oh, okay, so left click is where I shoot water. Does this do anything? No. So you guys can see it a little bit better on your screen. It's a little tiny for me, but that's okay. So I have actually a double jump. Okay. Shift lets me dash. Okay. So maybe if I shoot this thing, does that do something? No. Maybe I need to be like top of my jump. Oh, okay, yeah. Ooh, oh, that was a failed double jump. Oh yeah, there we go. All right, so there are little tank robots. I don't know why I would want to click that or make that happen, but oh wait. Oh, look at that. We make those bigger. That's cool. Now, those are our platforms. Okay. Doink. Click love. He says just do it. This is what you need to be doing. And we can dash so we can save ourselves. Oh, it said something. I missed it though. I missed it. It clicked through. All right, so now we have some sort of propelling wind, and it shows based off of its direction which way it's going to push us. That's cool. It's very quickly you understand what's going on because you warp in and boom, you're going. You are moving. So this one's going to be pushing us to the left. We're going to use that one to get moved forward. Boom. Oh, almost died. I assume red is bad. You died. Yes. So red is bad. Oh. You died. I have died. Oh, dang it. Let's see. Yeah, the click to go thing is really cool. I like that. I'm not sure where we're getting the water from itself. Oh, dang it. I got to get past that little barrier before I use the dash. I think that's actually what's messing me up. Oh, I can't. Why can't? How did I get through before? Do I have to maybe like dash ahead of it? Nope, that didn't work either. And I can't double dash, right, when I'm in this stuff. Oh, is it made in Unity? No, I think it was made in Construct. Based off the icon, it looks like Construct. I'm not 100%. Okay. For whatever reason, I was able to get through that time. Do these stop? I can't wall jump. And shooting those doesn't... Ah, dang it. Doesn't do anything. Oh, what? I didn't die. What? What? That's cool, though. Great job, little game designer. Okay, so there's a little glitch there. Not really sure about that one. What? Yeah, how would I get up there? The white ones only reduce your health. You lost HP on the spikes. Oh, but I didn't die. Okay. That doesn't... Oh, okay. So the double jump, I just have to be a little more precise on it. Oh, ouch. Can I kill them? No, I can make them bigger. Problems you never knew you had. Hey! Level complete. I'm going to be right back. I got to let my dog out. Just a second. We'll take us back to the TV here. Just real quick. And back. Sorry, wife was asleep. I didn't realize she was asleep. Okay, here we go. Giant current. Whoosh. Ooh, dang it. What's good, fam? Hey-o! What's going on, Sumo the cat? Oh, no. I messed up again. Okay, so let's go ahead and see if we can knock that platform. I think I can do it twice. Maybe once? No, just... Whoosh. There we go. There we go. Oh, big curtains. So this is actually pushing us. And he's illustrated that by these are really big currents. Oh, no. Oh, no. That's cool. Kapew. Oh, dang it. I'm dumb. Kapew. Kapew. Why I keep doing this? I can't beat a game built by a 9-year-old. I need to quit. Got him. Boom, 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 boom. So you actually kill them by, like, exploding them, I guess is the way to kind of explain that away. Cool. Level complete. All right, so we want to avoid the reds. If you notice, there's good collision here. It's actually staying within the lines that they built. I think that's cool. I'm assuming the red spikes are actually trying to say that they're going to take double the damage. I don't think I actually want to test that theory, because I don't got that many hit points as it is. Pew pew. Pew pew. I'm glad I was able to make that. Didn't even need that one. Whoosh. Die, 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 die. And boom. Level complete. Wow, I am thoroughly impressed. So for those of you just joining us, this game was made by a 9-year-old. So kudos to this person. I think a nice addition would be if the leaves went back to normal size after a certain amount of time. Like we pretend like they dry out or something like that. And so you have to stay a little more proactive on, if you're going to jump, you need to be ready. You got to have that lined up, and you can't waste time, because otherwise they're going to wither up and you're going to miss that jump. That's cool. Yeah, I like that idea. So you don't really have to take out the mushrooms. I think it's more of just a quality of life thing that you get rid of as many of the projectiles as you can. Besides the jump feeling a little high, this is really well done. Yeah, the gravity is a little, just a little high. I'd say probably max, maybe about right there. Maybe you're right there, maybe a little bit higher, and then the second jump would take you just that much higher, about that second jump. That would scrunch that level down just a little bit so you can continue to use the currently laid out level, but still make it feel like your gravity isn't too crazy. All right, let me let the dog back in. He's barking at me. All right, I'm back. Well done. Well done. This was fun. Should have made the moon in the background the Earth. That would solve it. Oh my gosh, there's more levels. I'm so impressed. Dude, normally you might see 1 or 2 level or something. Oh, we got a boss going on now. Like, we ain't even joking around here. Oh gosh, we got... Can I hit that from here? Yeah, I can. I died. Dang it. All right, let's take out Biggins. Uh-oh, I flipped him upside down. I don't know what. Oh! Sumo! What are you doing, man? Thank you for the donation. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much for the $10 donation, man. You freaking rock. Man, I don't even know what to say. Thanks for being such an awesome part of this community, helping make this channel stay up, afloat, keeping us alive and going, making it where I can have nicer, cooler little art and stuff. Still trying to get over this flu. Man, you guys and Pinwheel sick. Don't be sick. Was at the hospital for 4 nights. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, dude. That sucks. Well, I'm glad that you are alive and somewhat better than you were before. Probably still not up to par. I had the flu last year, right as we were moving companies. Where the place that I work, we were switching to a different company. All of us, a whole herd of us were moving, and oh my gosh, that was awful. I had the flu during all that. So I understand you. I know how you feel. Hopefully you get some more sleep and you get to feeling better. You can get back up to par. But thank you so much for the donation. I really appreciate that. Really do. So let's talk about this game. I think that was the end. I think it just had a weird bug and crashed there at the very last second, because it clicked. I clicked on the screen and then bam, the whole thing just ended. Fun game. I love the grow mechanic. I would have liked to seen it used a couple more times, maybe just throw a couple more bad guys per level that we can kind of interact with and have to fight with. We need some sort of sound effect for when the water is being shot. and when the enemies are taking damage. I think those are really nice little tactical feedback or tactile feedback that we get to feel, we get to see that, we get to hear that. I think that would be very nice to see. You had a boss. You had several different little layouts for your game. I think that's cool. That's nice. I didn't quite understand what these things were for. Can you see my mouse? Yeah, what these were. Maybe these were like a well or something like that. I'm not 100% sure, but that's maybe what they are. I don't really know. So we didn't get that. I love the fact that you put the controls in the game. Right off the bat, we knew what we needed to know. And then as we progressed, you showed us a little bit more of the tutorial as we're going through the game. That first level, bam, we understand what we need to do, what we need to do. You haven't spoken a actual word or written a sentence about, hey, this is how you play the game. You just wrote it very slowly all throughout it. Yeah, just woke up long enough to say hi, miss you, and wanted to show my appreciation before going back to bed. Well, thanks, man. I really appreciate that, Sumo. Get you some sleep, get you some OJ, get you some rest. That way you and Sumo the cat can get back up and start making games again. Yeah, man, I really appreciate it. Have a good night, man. But Wizard, you did such a great job. You had so many really cool game mechanics in here, and I'm just overly impressed. I mean, I don't know about the rest of these people that are on the chat, but as I said, I don't know, man. For you to be making this kind of stuff at age 9 or maybe 10 at this point, I'm very impressed with that. So keep up the good work. Make sure you're challenging yourself. Keep doing these, participate in other game jams. Try to find ways where you get well-rounded, not only in game development, but look at art. Try to figure out, how can I make better characters? How can I make a better story? How can I make a better process flow for my game development? For you to be doing all of this stuff at age 9, I think that's really cool, man. That's such a good thing to see at that age. That's amazing. You definitely have the talent. You understand the core premise of a platformer already. That's awesome. That's so good. Great job. So this was Hide Your Gun by Wizard Guy 231. You can go check out, I think he has one other game up. Let me see if I can find his channel. His HIA page real quick, and I'll link that to you guys in case you want to check out some of the other games that he has created. Oh, he has a couple, actually. My bad. Boom. There is his whole HIA page. You can go check that out. He does have a couple other games, as I said. But good freaking job. On to the next game. We'd love to have you come on chat. I don't know if it's past your bedtime or what time it is in your time zone when I stream, but we'd love to have you. If not, just drop a comment on the YouTube video, and we will we'll come hang out in the comment section. We'll have a little chat back and forth. If you have a Discord, you can also join us at the Discord, which I think actually you did earlier, either today or yesterday. So yeah, we'll just chit chat on there. As I said, time zones are fun and crazy. Yeah, he has quite the collection. He's made a lot more games than me. The pinwheel goes and sobs in the corner. Oh no, you can't see me. Oh god, I'm on the couch. Hey, here I am. I clicked his page and he has 14 games up there. Yeah, no kidding, right? This is the point where the 30-year-olds start crying in the corner saying, a 9-year-old has more games created than me? What am I doing with my life? Okie dokie. Capture. Do it. Do it. Do it now. Hey, your bro predicted what I was doing. What did I predict? Please remind me. I hate it when I predict things that don't actually know that I predicted things. Prediction. What's up, Joshua McLean? How you doing? Just trying to get this dang thing to capture. Sobbing in the corner, regretting my life. Hey, honey, I need to give up game dev. I think I'm only meant to go work at the Waffle House. A 9-year-old has more games than me. Oh, man, I hate it when it does this. Yeah, who's the one cutting onions? At least Shadow Knight has more games. Said Shadow Knight. How many games have you made, Shadow Knight? Dude, why? Why do you not work like you are supposed to? Oh, yeah, okay, now you work. Whatever. Whatever, you little punk. All right, so let me just size my guys this thing up here. So what else we got to announce while I'm just taking my precious time? So we got the Blackthorn Prod Game Jam. It's going to be starting up in February, which you guys should all take a look at. There's not a status page for what? Stormfather, dude. Thank you for the bits. I really appreciate that. God, you guys are dropping so much on me today. We've had a sub, we've had some bits dropped, we've had a donation dropped. Like, what do you want from me? I'm just playing games. I'm doing the best I can. You want a little dance or something? I ain't got anything fancy, but I'll thank you. It helps us keep going. Helps the channel grow. It's good to see your face, man. It's been a while since I've seen you. I know you've been busy and stuff. Oh, and a sub. Okay, someone pay him not to dance. Youngblood, shut your mouth. I can dance. Yo, bro, this sub is keeping you supporting these new devs who need your inspiring words. Well, let me just say, everybody who is making games needs to go check out Joshua McLean on his channel, McLean on his channel, and also his music, because he does make some really cool royalty-free music that you can use in your games. So there you go. For the sub, I give you some little bit of love because you are an awesome person. I really appreciate everything that you do. And he does the same thing. He plays game dev games from game jams. He does game deving on his channel. He makes music on his channel. He does a whole lot of other stuff. He'll play indie games as well, like me. So he's an awesome dude. And I'm not saying that just because he's subbed. I usually try to give him a shout out every time he's on the channel because he can answer questions. And I did create a little command there so we can always link nice and happy to all of the wonderful music and stuff that you do. Stormfather, what up, homie? Been watching the Adventure Time based game you did lately. Yes! Oh my god, that freaking ending. Stormfather, I don't know where you're at, but holy cow. Go take a look. You gotta finish that if you have started it, or at least just skip to the ending if you're not gonna watch the whole thing, because it's pretty long. It's 4 episodes, and they're like, what, 2.5 hours a piece or something like that. Oh, man. Whew. But thank you guys for the donations, for the bits, the subs. They're not required, but it does help fund this channel. I can continue to hang around more. I can do more streams and do more reviews and do more personal projects and stuff like that. It's like I said, it's not required, but it sure does make it a whole lot easier to devote more time to do this. Wondering what 2 genre people combine for mini jam. Ooh, that'll be an interesting thing. Are they doing like musical genres, I'm assuming? Okay. So while y'all figure that out, I'm going to go ahead and load up the next game. That's what I'm going to do. And le play. And la full screen. Zoop. I love it. I love full screen web games. I just love them. I wonder if anyone will combine legit game and troll game. Believing it. All right, next game we're going to be playing today is called Multipod by Ben James 171. I did visual novel and elimination platformer. Oh my gosh, I missed many already. So let's take a look at this game, see what this is all about. Multipod by Ben James 171. Press space to start a new game. I like the font. The font feels really cool. I'm not quite sure what it's all about just yet, but I like the way it looks. It's cool. It's very cool. Space. Okay, so we don't have any sound, so I'm going to throw some kicks in the background. Oh, oh, free moving. I thought this was going to be tile-based. I lied. Oh, oh, we got a little bit of sound. Blink. Blink. NNV. What's that? NNVPS. Is there sound? There seems to be sound effects, but no like music or anything. Visual novel first-person shooter. I don't even know how I feel about that. That sounds weird. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Ow. Spikes. Nope. Cool. So we got percentage health, top right. Letting us know what's going on. We've been introduced to spikes. We're trying to play like a snake-like game, but it's a little bit slower. I don't know what that does. So I'm assuming now it's going to be to the point where we have to be very careful on our tails to make sure those don't get spiked. Would that be a fair assessment? All right, so the exit's open. That was the door up there. Okay. What? Boop. Boop. Okay, so they don't seem to be bothered by the tail. That's cool. Oh, I like the art. Art and colors are really pretty. Liking it, feeling it. It's feeling good. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, ow, 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 ow. Ripped my tail. Oh, that's terrifying, but I like it. I don't get this. This one should have been like this way or something. Didn't really have any effect on me. Ooh! Ow, 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 ow. Okay, I really butchered that one. Oh, no, dead. Whoops. Avoid the moving hazards. Yeah, I know. Jeez. Mouse. Jeez. You guys are going to laugh at me, but I figured out what to do. So I still keep my hand, ow, where like my mouse would normally be. Ow, 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 ow. But I put my hand, I move my mouse like to the far right. Because it's like if I just put my hand in my lap, I put my hand back on the mouse pad without like not even thinking about it. So I've just moved it completely out of the way. And that seems to be doing the trick. All right. So maybe a safer way to play this is like this. Nope, still got hit. Okay. Go! Dang. How the heck? Oh, we moved to the center. Yeah. We moved to the center. Okay. Yeah. That makes sense. Instead of trying to fight it... Ow. Yeah. On two full fronts or two full circles, we can just deal with it one time like that. And then we don't get hit as much. Cool. Dang it. Gimme. Both are going to be 1 block away. You're going to take that damage anyways. Man. Ooh. I like whatever song this is. Celestial Intruders. I like it. Far right would have been 2. Ow! I'm okay. Oh, no! Oh, dang. That's hard. That's really hard. Ooh. Hey, Ronnie. When does Quest come out? Ow. Oh. It sounds like a blade, like I'm literally like cutting off some of my flesh. Oh, that's painful. May, spring. I feel you, Holly. Good night, brother, and all watching. I'm gonna hop into bed. It's 3 a.m. and Law says 6 a.m. Wakey, wakey. Oh, sorry to hear that, dude. Thank you so much for coming out on holiday. I hope you have a great night. Sleep tight. Good luck at your job tomorrow. Maybe saving the next 2 to the exit at the last one you collected instead. Maybe saving the 2 next to the exit as the last 2 you collect instead. What benefit would that actually... Oh! Because I'll have a shorter tail. Ooh. See, that's smart. I like that. Okay. Yeah. That's really smart, Tonus. I'm glad we have some smart people in the room. Ow. Ow. Okay, dead. Okay, yeah. Let's try that strat. Let's try that out. Let's try that on for size. We'll just forget you. Oh, or just take extra damage. Die! Ow! Okay, we're good. We're good. Everything's fine. Let's try this again. Yeah, we can't take damage that early on the easy ones. That's a no-no. Ah! I don't think I needed to collect that one, but I did. Sasumi. Oh, what am I doing? Yeah, that's right. Go this way. Well, that already seems to be mucho easier. Go. Yeah, look at that. Oh, you guys are so smart. See, this is why I need you in chat, because otherwise I do very dumb stuff. Look, I haven't got hit yet. Ow. Everything's fine. Woo! Yeah! All right, Green World. We got to collect 9. Middle. We are the jam game defeating Hive Mind. That's right. This seems like a bad idea. And it was. Dang, we have to go right in the middle of them? Oh, or not. Just be real dumb about it. Thought I had a good thing here. I don't have any choice. Go. Have to collect. And I have to collect from here on out. Okay. Go. Nom. Nom. Alright, I have 44% left. Nom. That's so satisfying. Go. Ah! If I make it there, but then my tail is not caught up, do I still die? Or do I level up? See, this is nice. They actually give you the little outline, so it's a little easier to know where to stand in the middle of these. Whereas that previous level didn't give me that. I was just forced to suffer and deal with it. Ow. My tail. Ow. Oh, we got spikes. Great. I love spikes. Precision. Inch. Hate it because corrections, you're just like, well, it's going to take a while to actually get correct, but find the correct sequence. Oh, no. All right. I'm thinking this is the correct sequence. This one looks good. Yep. Still can manage. Ain't dead yet. I'm going to skip that one up there. That's the door. Ooh. Ouch. Ouch. It's fine. Yeah, I done goofed. I got to get that center one. Don't I? Oh. Now, wait a minute here. If I can pass this bad boy. You, first time. How about them apples? All right, last level. This will be our last level. Oh! No. Ow. It's fine. Everything's fine. Whoa. Actually worked out a little better than I thought it would. if you follow them. Okay. Ah! Didn't even cut my tail. Yeah, that worked out. That worked out pretty dang good. Ouch. I only have 10 now, though. Oh. 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 Go, 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 go. So there's still one more I'm missing. Get the bulk of me in there. Go, 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 go. Oh, that was dumb. That was dumb. Okay, we didn't beat it. Still, nonetheless, that's a lot of levels that we played through today. I think you've done an excellent job on designing this. I think this was a lot of fun. It's like a slowed down version of Snake where you have a little bit more control and you throw a bunch of hazards onto the floor. Very cool. Great idea. Great level design. I think it was clear what we needed to do. The art was beautiful. The music didn't exist, but we had some nice underscoring tunes from Pretzel, which I think is good. I would definitely add some music in here, and I think we're good. The sound effects felt really rewarding and everything. That was great. I enjoyed that. Yeah, great game. Just keep pumping out some more levels and whatnot, and I think you got a good start. Give me some background of the character, maybe. Not that that's required, but I think that would be fun for this character. Super good job. So this is Multipod by Ben James 171. Very, very nice game here, my friend. Very cool. Very, very cool. Do, 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 do. Yeah, I definitely could have got stuck on that game. I would have sat there for way too long if I didn't have a timer sitting in front of me saying, "Hey, that's been 10 minutes, bruh. Stop it. You gotta move on. You gotta get to the next game." Especially because, look, I've got 4 more games to play, and it's 9 o'clock. Which I typically run about 9:30. It'll be 9:40, probably 10 o'clock. Last time I ran 10. Shut up. Don't talk about it. So this is Adventure Time by Meatpudding. Let's take a look and see what Meatpudding has created for us. Blink, blink, blink. I don't know if there's any sound, so we're just going to fade and see. New game. Welcome to our town. It is small but exciting because of all the adventures that stop through here, all the adventurers that stop through here. With your help, we will soon grow. Got it. Okay, dungeon, guild, town, farm. Let's go to dungeon. Map. Okay. Let's see. Nothing. Farm. Market. 1 clay, 1 wood, 2 gold. I have 5 clay, 2 wood, and 2 gold. So I can start farm. Yeah. Okay, I did a thing. Cool. Market. What can I buy? So I can buy things. I don't really want to buy things with my gold. So we're going to not do that. Yo, dude. What's going on, Mr. Apothic? Welcome to the stream. Playing some more game jams from Weekly Game Jam. We've gone through 8 games so far, and we've got about 4 more to go. How you been? Let's go to town. House, forester, stonemason. So we're building a city. We're growing them. I need to figure out how to get more gold. Ooh. Wow, there's a bunch of stuff in this game. I don't want to clean up. It seems like a bad idea. Traveler. I can recruit them. It's cool. So there's a lot of stuff going on here, but I'm not. Can't do anything with that yet. Let's check on the farm. Farm doesn't really do me anything. I have been. 2019 is kind of silly so far. Yeah, I like silly. Silly keeps us young. So maybe we'll go back to town. Okay, so maybe if I do that, let's get a forester. Well, that Stonemason? Do I have enough for a stonemason? No, I don't. I don't have enough for a store. I don't know if you can hear that or not. But my dog feeders, the batteries are running very low, and it sounds very demented. We have a little message that says, "Hey, Gadget, it's time for breakfast." But a couple days ago, it flipped, and now it's going PM instead of AM, and I forgot to change it back. But it sounds very demented because the batteries are getting ready to die. But anywho, I don't have any type of active resource meters that I can really watch to kind of see what's happening. It all seems to be just reactive to me clicking on these different buttons, but I'm not seeing a clear progression on how I can kind of feed this machine to make it continue to grow. I see people, but I don't have enough money to recruit them. I see lots of things that I can build with money. I see things that I've built with money, but I don't see them contributing. Wait, did something just change there? Maybe that was the land being cultivated or something. Oh, yep, something's happening. Oh, we're growing stuff. Okay, so we have food. We have wood that's maxed. Okay. Sell. Food. Yeah, okay. So it's more of like trading or bartering. Cool. Okay. All right. So, well, that gets us a start here. So now we can start doing stuff. So that's emptied that out. So now we can start getting more food from the farmers. That'll start filling up again, I assume, and that'll let me. Now I can maybe build. Well, how do I get gold? Maybe I can build more stuff now. Once I figure out how to get gold. Stonemason, but I can sell other stuff too. I can sell the clay that I have for some gold. I don't have enough clay yet, and I'm producing food. Okay, so now we have a cycle. Now we got something happening here. I might have messed myself a little bit by building too much in the housing side of things. So I don't have enough gold to kind of buy some of the other things to help me keep going. But I am generating at least food now. And from the food, I can exchange that for other items on here. Maybe the food I can exchange. No, I cannot exchange it for direct gold. So I have to exchange it for something else. And then turn that into the money. 3 wood. Yeah. All right, so now let's get a stonemason. Let's get us a stonemason. And now I can start making stone stuff, right? Or are they going to collect it for me too? Selling stone for gold. Yes. Oh, wow, that's going up quick. Cool. So I think maybe the best thing that we could do here is let's walk me through that first day, if you will. Let's talk about, like, if you look at like Harvest Moon or Animal Crossing or Stardew Valley, you're all walking up as a novice of this town or area or time or whatever. And you have a guide that is telling you these are the basics of the lot. These are the basics of the world that you need to know in order to be successful. Because you have, like, if I'm looking at it from your perspective, you know where everything is laid out. You know where the ability to grow is. You know how much this is going to be worth. You know which one is going to be better to try to sell or buy. You're going to know all of that because you made the game. But for somebody who's stepping up at this game for the first time, we're not really given any direction. So we're kind of like, where do we go? What's going to be the best thing to do? What should we buy? And, like I did, I was kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place very quickly because it's like, I don't know where to go. What else should I be trying to do? What can I sell? What can I buy? I don't know. But we're definitely getting it now. We're figuring out what we need to do a little bit at a time. We're buying the things that we need to so we can start making this even nicer of a town. So let's get... So I can actually build another store. I don't think I actually want to do that. I don't have enough clay for it either. So clay is the biggest resources for places. Guild lets me recruit people, which maybe will let me go into like the dungeons and stuff. So let's sell another piece of stone. Stone for gold. And see if that'll then let me send those people over to the dungeons. See, it's cool once you figure it out. Oh, I know what this kind of reminds me of. Crystal Chronicles on the Wii. It was a virtual console game. Let's recruit this person. Add to party. Thought that's maybe where they were supposed to go. Didn't seem to do anything. But it kind of reminds me of that. You have your adventurers. You think of like a traditional Final Fantasy party. Your mage, your healer, your black mage, your white mage, some sort of tanky kind of person, your fighter, and then some rando, either a rogue or a dragoon or something other crazy, a summoner, an animal wrangler, and then you send them off. But your job as the player character is you are the king of this little world, and you are making them go here or there. You're making them do different stuff, and you're building your city. You're making bigger resources and bigger towns and bigger cities and giving them stronger weapons and better outfits and stuff like that. You're managing the city. That's what this reminds me of. It's kind of fun. It's Tonus, updated Project Tree to make it look more polished. Be sure to update the game when you do a deep dive in the game, into the game. You got it. I will absolutely do that. So I recruited that person, but I don't see that they're doing anything. I'd really like to like max out, change that so that's a little higher, because it's like as high as it can go, but I'm sure I'm capping out extremely quickly. I need some more clay so I can build some more buildings too. Map. Nope. Farm. Market. Sell. Food. Clay. So I can go back to map and then go to the town. And then I can build a forester. 2 clay, 1 gold. I still don't have enough gold. Farm. Market. Sell. Stone. Gold. Now I have enough. Map. Town. Forester. Here. Okay. I still haven't got, I guess, enough people to go to a dungeon, but I am 10 minutes in on here, and I haven't really figured that out. I would have liked to, because that looked like that would have been kind of cool. You've got different people with traits and stuff on here, which is kind of cool. And I recruited them, and I added them to my party, but I don't have any menus on here to click to say send them off to the party. And maybe it's because I have to have a certain amount of people before I can even send them in. That's the more probable thing, is, I got to build out the farming place and, stuff like that before I can even consider doing that. But this was cool. It was really pretty. It's very beautiful. I love the whole overworld map thing. I think that's cool. The biggest thing that I think we're lacking in this game is just some instructions on how to start the game. I think it really is one of those things where once you kind of get a hold of the string, you understand what to do. You understand how to continue to pull that and make it churn and make the money. And then it's just improving that process, making it where you increase the wallet size of each of the individual resources that you're monitoring. And then you get more workers to generate that more. Go to the town next. Town. Oh, hey, there's a person standing there. I just missed that. Send to dungeon. Dungeon level 1. Yeah, I did miss that. Oh, cool. Wow. See, I just missed that. That's the only thing that I felt like I was missing, was just some directions on what to do, or where to expect them to stand or act or whatever. Yeah, they're going to get dead. It's 1 against none. But Beautiful game. I would have liked some sound in the background, some sound effects. Those are nice to have to help build out the world that you're trying to explain. But the pixel art, everything looked like. Look, yep. See, that's where we would have got most of our gold if we would have focused in on laying that up first, trying to recruit at least a single person that we can have in the dungeon, and then so on and so forth. And then we can build out bigger party and get a whole bunch more money there, funnel that money into building other things like the farm and whatnot. Nice game, mate. Did you make the art? Good graphics. Yes, absolutely. I did love that. Great job. Keep up that good work. Just get us some better directions there at the beginning of this game, and I think it would take off. I really think the whole, we understand what to do. We know how to pull that rope to continue pulling the resources in like we need to keep that flow up, and less of where do we go next. And I think maybe for the dungeon thing, you could actually have, I honestly thought this was going to be like, this is the top layer. This is the entrance of the dungeon. And this is where I would expect those people to kind of hang out. They're adventurers. They're cool. They're not afraid of anything. So they just kind of hang out outside the cave or in that first level. And then when it's time to like, yeah, we're going to dive deeper and do things. Then we're going to click the people and say, okay, go down to the first level, go down to the second level, go down to the third level, so on and so forth. But that was cool. This was called Adventure Town by meatpudding. Good job, meatpudding, for making this game. We always love you love playing your games, loving you coming on stream and talking about what you've created. Been around for a long time, and we appreciate your longevity. So good job. All right, on to the next game. Let's see what we're dealing with here. I don't know if we have any tunes. Ooh, that's pretty. Doesn't look like it. Okay. Oh, I lied. All right, so I'm going to drop us in. I'm going to refresh this so you can see just what I saw. Run. I'll full screen that in just a second. So boom, it drops down. Something dropped. The Tree by Serendevity. Okay, these are your lives. Take care of them. Press space to start. This is the timer. If it gets to 0, you win. This is your pointer. Move it with the direction keys and throw a fruit using space. And no, you can't spam it. Rules are rules. Press the numbers on your keyboard to switch between different fruits. This is your plant. Don't let it become food. We need it. This is your plant. Don't let it become food. We need it to grow. Give these guys the fruit that they demand to save your plant. And, well, be careful of the red naughty guys. Okay. So I'm a little confused. My plant is down here at the bottom. I'm sure it may become clear in the game. But my plant is here. Don't let it grow. We need it. Don't let it become food. We need it to grow. So we're trying to stop these guys from maybe eating the food. And then we also are trying to pick up the fruit, maybe, to help these guys grow. We'll see what it actually means. Okay. Okay. So we're gonna drop specific fruit that they may like. 3. You want those. You want those. So we're trying to give them something else to eat outside of this plant. Got you. Trying to keep them. Oh, gosh. F3. I F3'd. And that hurt me. Oh, man, them guys come at you fast. Holy cow. Okay, so you're good there. That'll be a good fruit for you. That's a good one for you. Boom, boom, boom. Nom, 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 nom. Okay. Not too bad, not too bad. I'm getting it. We are the fruit gods, and we're dropping fruit. I don't recommend playing on full screen. It cuts off the actions, unfortunately. Oh, does it really? Okay. Oh, I failed. All right, so let's back up. What did it cut off? Cut off some of the grass? Oh, yeah, I see that. Okay. Let me drop us back here to this window, and then I will just capture that little portion there, and then we'll artificially full screen that. So it's a little easier for your viewing pleasure, but we don't miss... And we don't miss any of the screen itself. All right, there we go. Start again. And start. All right. And drop. 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 Just gonna drop that one down there. So we have to last 120 seconds without facing any type of death. I'm gonna have 3 lives to do so. Okay. Dropped right on top of his head. That's funny. And really, you do want to try to get them as close to the fruit as possible to make sure, like that, your screen is clear and it's easier to see where the fast one is running and where he's at, so you can kind of get him out of the way quickly. Okay. I get it. We got it now. Game looks fun. I love the art. The art of these bushes here in the foreground. I think those are really pretty. I think that's nice. The music itself is a little heavy. It's a little much if you ask me. The strings itself in the foreground of that main part. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Distraction. Oh gosh, getting distracted. Oh man, oh man, it's getting fast now. It's getting real fast. No, no, no. Oh, oh. Oh. Holy cow. Oh my gosh. Oh no, oh no. Ah! That's so fast. Oh no, oh my gosh. Oh no! I can't do it! Ah! I died. Is it just me or is the music looping in an irregular tempo? I don't know. It could be. It very well could be. I just know that got so dang fast. Oh, I got close though. What'd I get to, like 40 seconds? I don't have much left. It was almost there. Sounds randomly generated. You're randomly generated. I don't know if I can do it. That last bit there, that was insane. And if you can't spam it, then... Holy nuts. No, not yours. You cannot has. Get out of here. Oh no. Chew. 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 Achoo. Music's coming in a little hot for me. It does get a little much. So let's talk about this. Maybe we could find a way to change the controls a little bit. Oh, I know what we could do. So let's make the cursor, the little arrow thing, let's attach that to the mouse itself. Lock my mouse in the window itself. Then I can kind of split brain this a little bit better here. I can use my mouse to focus on getting the positioning of the fruit correct, and I could probably even add a little bit of extra oomph to throw that down if we added a little bit of physics in there. And then have my left hand focusing on 1, 2, 3, picking the correct fruit. I think that'll split it up and make it a whole lot easier instead of having to use your arrow keys. Oh wait, maybe I can use arrow keys. Oh, I can use arrow keys. Okay. I was using WASD. Habit. Habit I know. Habit I know. And I don't ever try. I just assume. My bad. Almost, really. It was a really bad attempt at putting some random music stuff together in the background. I improved my music skills since then, unfortunately. Okay, so splitting that up does help that a lot. I would almost go as saying far as just disabling WASD in this game, just so you don't accidentally run into something like that, because you are going to pick whatever is the easiest for you and what you use most consistently. That's going to be the first thing that you're going to end up picking. And arrow keys, I don't know, man. I don't hardly ever use them. I don't have a need to use them. First-person shooters don't really call for them. RTSs don't really call for them. MMOs don't really call for them. If you do, you're doing it wrong. Ugh. Drop. You just don't really think about it. Like maybe scrolling down a page, but even then, that's not a typical use of commands. Where are the arrow keys located on the keyboard? They're located between the numpad. Oh man, I'm trying to talk and explain that, and then I just butchered that. Ooh. E. I'll tell you just a second if I can survive this, or somebody in chat can answer that question. Oh no! Oh no! No! Oh, 20 seconds. Oh gosh! Oh dang! I almost made it. Oh yeah, I see your approach, putting fruits far away, but taking into account that it takes longer to get to the other side, and later that becomes important. Wait, Youngblood, you're the one asking that? Where are the arrow keys located on the keyboard? I forgot. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Mine are crammed under my right shift key. Yeah, you must be playing a laptop. Whoa, I thought that was someone else. Like, I mean, I don't know, man. I have people from all around the world in this chat, okay? My keyboard looks like a circle. I don't have arrow keys. I speak in hieroglyphics only. Like, I would not be surprised. We have so many different countries. Youngblood, the United States is actually a majority, a minority in my chat. We are not the largest country. We are the largest percentage country, yes, but we do not occupy the majority. It's broken into overseas countries. This was really hard to like think and try to do at the same time for sure, or think and try to talk at the same time. See, I can't even brain correctly. Would be nice to have some stats on that. I have the stats. I'll if somebody will remind me, I'll link them after chat. After the stream. Oh! Doing so bad. So bad. Oh no. What the heck? Everybody want the same fruit, except for that one guy. Oh, I had 8 seconds. Dang it. Yes, it requires a lot of focus to beat. I almost did it with trying to stay up with the chat and everything. You're going to win this time. Thanks, Youngblood. Yeah, man, you're awesome. Dang it. They should change the fruit drop sound. It kind of sounds like I'm slingshotting it with that sound. I can't think of an appropriate sound to try to mimic for the drop, but I'm sure there's some others out there, because it does kind of sound like a fling, like a ting of a rubber band is what it reminds me of. But that was fun. That was definitely hard. Music, as you said yourself, was kind of a little sporadic and kind of weird. Didn't really fit this whole approach. I kind of imagine a little more naturey kind of thing, little more peaceful. That maybe has like something that's kind of building up a little bit more over time. If you could wrap that around a 2-minute thing, that would be really cool. Since you do have a finite amount of time that we're going to be in the game itself, that would be really cool. The music would kill me. Hey, what's up, is a lovely. Welcome to the stream. We got about 2 more games to go through tonight, and we'll be wrapping it up. But the ants were cool. I love how you had some that had varied speed that would kind of dash in here really quickly. I still think I would rather have that mouse be what's actually controlling the drop position. I think you could even make the game a little bit longer if you did it that way, and we could just last and have a whole bunch that are coming at me. I think that would be cool. And like I said, adding that little physics thing in there where if I'm like slinging the mouse to the right or to the left, that will throw those the fruits to the opposite sides of the screen a little bit quicker for the ones that we know are going to be really, really quick, and we try to get them out of the way and done. The art was pretty. It was very simple. We understood what was going on. At the very beginning, you threw a piece of fruit down. Boom, that kind of triggered this into there. This right here did confuse me a little bit at first. Maybe if you had a little demo where this, you can see my mouse, this right here is going across the screen, and then you see a fruit drop, and then you see an ant that comes up and picks it up. That'd be it. Just that in this screen right here, where you just have a looping where it's just that ant comes across the screen, a fruit is dropped, boom, picks it up, and then goes back. Then you have all of these little things that kind of help piece that together and make it a little easier to build that puzzle or build that idea of what you want them to do. Not only does it give them very clear feedback of what's expected, it kind of dilutes the tutorial a little bit. It doesn't require as much information, and they're going to be quicker to say, oh, I got it, and then jump straight into the game. And then reference this again if they have any other questions or they're confused about something. I wanted something tense to fit the feeling in the last seconds, maybe overdid it somehow. Just for the first minute, it's a little much. Definitely towards the end, that would make a lot more sense. Do you recommend VIM, Mr. Josh McLean? I never used it. Nice device, yes. The tutorial would be easy and cool to implement. Yeah, I think that would do wonders. That would be really, really quick, and then we know what to actually expect right as soon as we hit that tutorial screen and gather just a little bit of information. Seeing that would be like, oh yeah, okay, I get it. Fruits falling from the sky. We're trying to keep them occupied. And maybe some of the wording that could have changed, like right under there where you had the plant. We're trying to make the plant grow, so we don't want it to get eaten. It's like, well, what? What are we trying to do here? Whose side are we on? Who are we trying to kill? Are we the bad guys? That was cool. So that was The Tree by Serendevity. Thank you so much there, Serendevity. I do appreciate everything you do for the channel, being such a cool person and all. Okay. We got this game, and then we have one after that. The nice part of the art was made by Tigers on Alex. The nice part of the art. Well, Tigers on Alex, as always, I appreciate you. You got some good art skills. Maybe you can teach a thing or two to good old Serendevity. The ugly sprites were mine. Raised his hand. I made the ugly ones. I claimed them. They're mine. The pretty ones are mine. All right, let's capture. This one is game. The game is called Game EXE. Love it. Come on. Oh wait, this is RPG Maker. I think. Yeah. RPG Maker's always like, yeah, I'm going to do what I want. Every time. So we do have to finagle this just a bit. Una momento, mi por favors. Una momento, mi por fellers. Alright. This is Garden Inside by SimonNightFox. Bloop. Alright, start screen. Darkness. Lots of darkness. The wind is blowing, and I have some, dangly hearts getting ready for Halloween on the window, and it's, knocking on the door, and it's extremely creepy. Okay. We have a dog. Ooh, there we go. Drop that music down a little bit. Okay. There we go. Let me plug up my headphones so they'll stop yelling at you. knock my hair out of the way. So, all right, so it's a clicky. Let's do the rake or the hammer. What's a hammer? How do I get the hammer? Give me the hammer. Click. Nope, nope. Right click is... Oh, what? I don't speak, looks like Russian. No, no. The ears are a lie! Illusions. We saw the ears again. Illusion ruined. How do I click it? I want the hammer. Dang it. Well, I'll just take the dog again. I can buy from the dog. I can buy a food upgrade. I don't really want that, so we're just gonna leave. I'm playing the pacifist run. Okay, I can buy stuff from you too. That's great. Cool tunes. We got 2 different rooms that we can kind of explore. Got some, you know, real simple animations. Which are all built into, you know, RPG Maker. I feel like I should be able to click on these. Space, Control, Shift, Alt doesn't do anything. Right click just activates the menu. Trying not to trigger the hide window. I have the rake. Oh, so I did pick up the rake. It has lots of health. Okay. Get a cabbage pie. Oh yeah, I've tried X and Z. That doesn't seem to do anything. Get a cabbage. Get a potato. Get all cook upgrades. Get a carrot bread. Ew. Get carrot juice. Get eggplant. I can't. The dog is just a. Oh. Wait. Oh, am I? Oh crap. Rake. Oh. So this is supposed to be like a farming thing. I was not picking that up. Okay, so then let's go talk to the other girl. Maybe she gives like seeds? Because I didn't even look and see what she had. Seeds. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. We're doing something now. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Won't do it twice. Okay, so these are our bins. Strawberry seeds. Drop the seeds in. And, okay. Need to rake it, I guess. Okay. I don't think I'm supposed to be able to walk on that. Let's grab the water then. Or try to grab the water. So let's water it. Water. I'm trying. I'm getting directions, but it's not really telling me like I need to, like it needs to understand what to do. I don't know. Natural progression to me would be till the soil, put a little bit of water on there, or put the seeds in and then put a little bit of water on there, wait, and either like a day passes or we see the plant change its shape, and then we put a little more water on there again, and again, you know, then that we kind of go back and forth. It does take the items, but there's no feedback on it. Yeah, it doesn't change shape, color, height, or anything like that. And these look like, honestly, at first it didn't kind of dawn on me that this was a cooking game or a farming game. But I see these boxes, it kind of makes me think, you know, now that we're putting those things in there with that type of context. But since there's no text in the game to kind of help guide me in the right direction. I just feel a little discouraged. And that icon's just kind of in the wrong place. So let me go buy another one and put it in one of the other little sections there. So we'll buy another strawberry. We'll just jump up and do carrots. Maybe there's just something buggy with the strawberries. Okay, so that actually looked like a hammer to me. So we're gonna go up here. We've already tilled this one like 100 times. Rake. It's been raked. Now we're gonna drop carrot seeds in there. Carrot seeds are in there, right? It's telling me to rake it. Okay, I will pick up a rake. I'm not getting any feedback saying I'm picking it up, so I'm just trying from both sides to make sure. And now I can't rake it. Do I have the item? I have a rake, so I can rake it, but maybe it's just asking the wrong place. Strawberries are vines, so they wouldn't actually show a seed if we're trying to be, show, like a plant. Well, no, we're doing carrots. We're doing carrots now, so we should. Oh, it just didn't plant. Okay, so that's in. Now we need this, whatever this is. Fertilizer. So we're gonna put some fertilizer on this bad boy. Okay. Rake. Rake. Raking. See, that's what the other one did too. Hey, I got a strawberry. Indeed. So then the process starts over again. So now I can sell? No. Oh, they don't give me any rewards for getting just a simple carrot. Did I get a carrot now? No, so I haven't got the carrot. Let's grab another rake. Maybe we like pull it out that way? Inventory. Did we go to this side for the rake? No. Have a rake. 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 So we're trying. We have something laid out here. We're trying to do some sort of indoor planting game, farming game. I think our biggest problem is just direction. There might be a way to understand this. Come back next month. Oh my god. Oh my god. But there might be a simple way to do this. I just haven't picked up on what that simple way is to do that. So we do need some text at the bottom. And I know RPG Maker has a robust text. God, I can't even think what I'm trying to say. Where you can input text and kind of give those to characters with expressions and blah 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 blah. What's that called? Somebody help me. The bars at the bottom. What would you call those? Text. Text doesn't seem like enough. But we need some instructions. We have been plopped into this world and we're trying to understand what to do. When I first got in here, I thought I was almost playing like an RPG, like gonna go fight kind of game, because I saw the things at the bottom. I'm like, oh, okay, so maybe one's gonna be like a farmer warrior, one's gonna be like they're just using water to hurt somebody, and then maybe this is poison or something. And I'm gonna go click one of these and I see a door. That's my natural progression. I'm gonna go down that way and then go, maybe I'll pet the dog, and then I will leave and try to go downstairs. I get here and I only see a person. I'm going to talk to them and it's going to have supplies, and I'm just going to be confused, not really given a real direction on what I need to do. But if we're given the instructions, maybe we start in that first room and that lady talks to us and says, hey, welcome to town. Your garden is going to be upstairs. If you need anything, just come down here. I have plenty of seeds that you can buy. Blah, 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 blah. Also, the dog has some things for you too in case you need help or whatnot. And then, they start walking me in how to plant my first plant. I think after we've done that, everything else is just going to be changing the plant that we're planting. So that shouldn't be that hard to make that a little more of a focal point of the game. Now, the art and everything, it looks pretty and everything, it's RPG Maker assets and stuff. So it does make me feel like I'm in some sort of house. I see light. I see, I got a little workstation. Maybe we could add a couple more things in here. Good night, young blood. Thank you so much for coming out and supporting the stream. It's so good to hear from you again. It's been a while with all of our jobs just going crazy, but it's so good to hear from you. Let me know how all that questing goes when you get one. Maybe I'll have one by the same time as well. Have a good night. We'll see you later. Tell the wife I said hey. But I think that's what we need. No, thank you for the stream. Thank you for being awesome. But directions would be good. Giving just a little walkthrough for that first thing would be very nice. And then we can just rinse and repeat. We've got achievements in there that we can try to get. I think that's fun and that's cool. Something to work towards. But when does the game end? When do we complete? When does the credits roll? You don't really have long credits in Game Jam games anyways, but when does that sequence end? When do we say we've planted all the plants and we've grown all the plants and then that's the end of it? Or are we trying, is there a purpose? Is there a plot between us trying to grow something? Is somebody dying and we have to grow a formula? We have to grow a certain amount of crops and then make something that's going to save somebody's life? Like, what's our purpose? Those are the things I would kind of expect in a game where there's a lot more already done. Like a lot of the systems and stuff are built into RPG Maker. We got to focus more on the plot side of things and how you're using RPG Maker in a way that other people aren't. How do we find those mechanics that maybe a lot of people aren't normally using? Because there are tons of RPG Makers out there and a lot of them look similar. Dialogue engine, text box, all of those are good words for what we're trying to describe at the bottom. I love RPG Maker, but it needs too much art making knowledge, which I don't have. Yeah, if you are just trying to get started in RPGs, I think it is a good tool to use, but you really have to work hard on that to make yourself distinguished. Because when you can identify an engine right off the bat, I don't know, man, that just doesn't really feel like a good thing to me. It definitely is like, oh, that's RPG Maker. You're almost kind of let down because you remember all of the previous experiences that you've had with RPG Maker games, and it's like, how are they going to stand out? And is the biggest thing that I can say is, how are you going to make yourself stand out with that? Not to say RPG Maker is bad. There's plenty of really, really good games that have been made in RPG Maker. But you got to make yourself stand out. That's for sure. Good or bad introductions can change so much. Lesson learned. Abso-freaking-lutely. Yeah, that's definitely been a theme for this jam, this stream minute. Work on your instructions, work on your tutorials, work on those introductions. So it's nice and smooth and you know exactly what to expect when you get in a game. Start simple with your art. Check out my indie game making contest entry. Yeah. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Go link that. Stormfather, link that in here. That's super stupid, ridiculously simple. But it's brilliant and beautiful. Yes, please link that. I remember that game. Yeah. Echoes of Eternity. All right. So we got one more game for this evening. Thank you guys all for coming out and supporting the stream. I really do appreciate it. It means so much to me to see every one of your beautiful faces, which I can't actually see any of your faces, but it's the thought that counts. We will be having a stream next Saturday, and I lied on my tweet, and I think on maybe my Discord post, we will not be playing To the Moon next Saturday because we're doing Mega Man stream. Mega Man stream is this coming Saturday. It's going to be a 12-hour stream. It's going to be nuts. It's going to be a whole lot of fun, though. A whole heck of a lot of fun. We're going to be trying to speed run it. And we're going to be trying to beat Mr. Josh McClane's fastest speed, or his first run through, or something like that. It's like 7.5 hours. That's what we're going to be trying to beat. So hopefully I can beat that twice. I'm going to hope to maybe try to beat the game twice. That's going to be my luck. And hopefully the second time will be faster than the first time. That's also checkbox number 2 of successful stream for your brother. It'll be fun. Beat game twice or riot. Yeah, see, I'm worried. We're going to have a riot on the stream. I'm very scared. Very, very scared. Thank you for assuming our faces are beautiful. Well, Mr. Josh McClane, I've seen your face. And yeah, but it should be a lot of fun. I think it's always nice to have those long streams. I've done a game jam that was like where you had an hour-long games. And we did that for 12 hours. That was the last time, and that was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed those hour-long games because, like, playing 12 hours with 10 minutes apiece, that's a lot of games. That would be nuts, and I think I would get wore out. So maybe that'll happen in the future, but we'll see. I don't know. That could be crazy. For all you know, I could be all made up right now. I mean, it's true. You could be. You could be just a figment of my imagination, but I don't know if I believe that. I've seen enough of your streams, and I don't think technology's gotten that good. All right, let me get this. Get some tunes up in here. This is from the game. By the way, brother, I just remembered I started playing Celeste as you recommended last week. I'm about to finish it already, and wow, I'm too sensitive for that stuff. It's amazing. Now I understand why everybody talked about it. Oh, yes. Oh my gosh, such a good game. I really enjoyed Celeste. Hey, good night, Stormfather. Thank you for coming out, man. See you later, dude. Yes, if you haven't played Celeste, it's definitely a good game. It's not for the faint of heart, I will say. If you struggle with any type of depression, anxiety, just loss of thrive, you just don't understand why you're on this world, or you're struggling with suicidal thoughts or anything like that, this is a great game to go through. It really is. You got to take it slow, especially if it is something that is a little tough topic for you, I believe. But it's a good game. It's definitely worth a playthrough. They even have like a hand-holding mode if it is too hard for you and you just want to get through the story. I really recommend it. It's really good. Maybe I know some really good CG animators. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't think so. Not buying it. Nobody's buying it. All right, let's get this show on the road. All right, full screen. So this is called Clickerty Carrots by the Two Rooks. I think this has been charged long enough. Tired of seeing that white on the screen. Sorry, guys. We're all just bots. Oh, don't tell me that. I'll cry. Clickerty Carrots. Clickerty, click, 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 click. All right, we're clicking. Get clicking, chicken. Oh, look at me go. Look at me go. Oh, look at that one. That one's growing. We're doing it, guys. Here we go. Oh, that's 50. What happens after 50? Nothing yet. I can buy a watering can. Ooh. Does it have to be? Oh, not enough carrots. Calm down. All right, so I'm gonna use my old little cheat method here on the mouse. Sorry if it gets a little noisy here. Oh, is it gated? No, it's not gated. I thought it was gated. So that music is a little much. I will probably end up changing that quite soon. What does the watering can do? So now I get 2. What's my next check mark? 600. Oh, man. Yeah, I can't do that music anymore. Especially if I'm going to sit here and be clicking the whole time. So, we'll put on some music. Sorry, that was just a little much for me. The high siren noise is what did it in. Let's get some little more here, okay? Come on, give me some good music. That's better. Got a little more love to it. God, potatoes. They're better than carrots. Unlocks ending. There's an ending to this game? Oh, my lord. Well, I can pretty much assure you we will not be getting to that ending. I'm clicking as fast as I possibly can. And this rate is real slow. And I can't double up on the watering can, I don't think. Can I? Nope. Once bought, it's bought. Trying to get to 600. So if we scrub away all elements of the theme, the carrots, the shops, items, the title, and we boil it down to just its core, I don't think I'm seeing anything that's innovative or that's different in its mechanics. You know, we could take this same exact formula and pretend it's something else. So I think we're just going to call this game more of an exercise itself if you're learning how to make these type of games. I think this is a good way to start. You're getting, you know, the understanding of how to make a basic game, how to accept input, how to deal with an inventory system of items, which is the shop. I think that's all really good and very good things to learn. Are you streaming any day this week? Can't find schedule. I'm streaming Saturday and Sunday. That is going to be my stream, but not during the week itself. Just because time's constraints are just kind of a little heavy on me right now. Oh, we're getting a little faster. Ew, green carrots. But I will be streaming for 12 hours on Saturday, and then the following week, we'll be back to our normal Saturday, Sunday for the stash stream. Building the hype for the weekend. Yeah, I'm super excited for this weekend. It's going to be nuts. And then I will not be streaming the stash. Oh, no. Yeah, well, just kidding. But the 19th, I won't be streaming the stash. The 26th, I will be streaming the stash. And then Global Game Jam coverage is going to be on the 30th. I thought about maybe adding another stream this Wednesday evening, but I don't think I'm going to do that. Yeah, I don't think I can this week. We're going to try to paint. We got some painting that we're trying to do. I don't want to get done. We're trying to paint our hallway. We painted it one color, and it was so similar to the other color. We're just not really happy with the color itself. We did some work on the walls. We ended up need to go back and repaint it again. It's like, So we're working on that tomorrow and then also on Wednesday. So we're moving. I mean, we're going up, but I'm not seeing anything that's super duper groundbreaking here making me not want to click. 2,500. Dat poop magic. I like the text. The text is funny. But I mean, I can't say it's a bad game or anything like that. It's achieving what we're supposed to be doing, and I think that's good. Next is 4242. We're learning what we need to do to make games. What was that? It just 4242. Bam. Okay, now 10,000. Here we go. God potatoes. This is going to be quick. Okay, I lied. How much? Oh, okay. All right. Let's just keep on going. Maybe we could start getting more plots or something where we can let there be some automation where it's kind of taking care of itself for a little bit. And then, oh, it's 10 million. That's a lot. And so, as I said, let there be some automation, and then we run through each one of these little plots doing the same thing, trying to build them up, make them go a little bit faster, so on and so forth. I don't know. I guess I might be able to do this in 4 minutes' time. I got to get to 10 million. I'm only at the 2 million right now, right? Yeah, only 2 million. It's hard to count numbers as they're changing. You're just counting the spots where they're listed. And I mean, we've got plenty of real estate to actually do that. You know, look, we've got all of this extra space that we could be putting down extra plots. Maybe that's what we're going to do. Is there's supposedly an ending after we unlock the 10,000. So that could be the thing that actually happens. Is it's like the game restarts itself and it's like new game plus, and now we have more carrots to click on. sure somebody who made a game in a week definitely thought about adding a new game plus to their clickety carrot games, you know? Seems very plausible. Yeah, while we're clicking away, I encourage you to join our Discord. We got some nice little fan art section. We have little sections devoted to each of the game jams that I cover or have covered. I have what I like to call the bathroom. It's supposed to be a mirror where you can kind of give yourself pep talks, set your goals. Let it be something that you put in there and that you don't delete or edit, but it just be a place where you can kind of talk to yourself or have others encourage you when you're feeling like you're down in your game developments and you just stuck. You can't figure out where you can go from here or don't know what to try next. Just go in the bathroom, give yourself a pep talk in the mirror, and maybe you'll get some words of encouragement from other people, part of my community. It's something that I'm trying to help grow. I think I might have been the first one to post in there. Yeah, I'm the first one to post in there. Just trying to encourage yourself, set yourself some goals, and maybe get some love from other people from the community. We also, as I said, have a little fan art section where people have decided to make fan art from me. And there's some really funny ones in there. I always encourage you guys to do so. You can put clips in there if you've clipped something that I've done in the past that was funny and you want to share with people. That's a good place to put that there as well. I have a game suggestion section where you can suggest games for me to play for the stash or for my personal project section, which is on YouTube. I will take a look at them and let you know via direct message if that's something I want to play or give time of day to. Some of them they submit to me. They're not really in that category just yet. They haven't really fleshed out that game enough for me to say that it's a personal project that's ready for a lot of people to play. No one wants to hear my self-reflections. Expecting some good clips on Saturday. Oh, yes. I can only imagine what we're going to be coming up with. Lots of screaming and lots of raging. If it's anything like Cuphead, gosh, man, if I had the community that I had when I played Cuphead, we'd have so many freaking clips. It'd be insane. I also try to do all of my announcements first within the Discord so you guys can be up to date about what's going on first. And then I post my schedule in there as well on what's going on, which I think I actually do need to update. Yes, I do. I need to update that. So that's pretty much about me. That's kind of what I do. If you're a first timer, we're glad that you came by and hung out and got to see some funny games, some neat games and whatnot. I think it's always fun to see what you guys create when you're put under some restraints, as in a time and some themes. I think it's cool. So let's see this ending and see what it does. Boom. Thanks for playing. More content optimizations will be coming. Post-jam. Sorry for the terrible graphics. I wanted to focus more on the simplicity. Keep an eye out post-jam for some updates such as story and more upgrades. Constructive criticism and advice welcome, as I am new to this, and this is my first jam using Windows Form. Advice is welcome. Well, congratulations, Danny. We're glad that you made this game. Keep up the good work. I definitely say you need to find your place in that world. Figure out what it is you're going to be making with this game. It did feel too much like just a generic clicker game to me. But if it's your first game jam, you're just getting started. But I'd say definitely when you're making a game, if you're first starting out, kind of get some of those early ones just kind of done. Figure out how to make games is kind of the thing that's always going to evolve. But good games to kind of start out with, like Pong, those kind of things where you can kind of learn something stupid simple. Hangman, go learn how to make Hangman first. But after you get some of those little basic things done and out of the way, then think about your games as far as like, how do I make something that's going to be different than what that current stream is flowing? You want to go against that current. There's going to be 1,000 different Tetris games in there. What happens if you have Tetris with grenades? What does that look like? You have thousands of Pac-Man games out there. What happens when you have Pac-Man with grenades? You have thousands of first-person shooters. What happens when you have a first-person shooter with grenades? You don't know. And you won't know until you make that game. And I think that's what's really cool about making games is you can make whatever the heck you want. And a lot of these things might never see the light of day as far as like being published. But game jams are a good way to express that and create something that's super cool and super crazy. But like this, a clickety carrot game. Where did that come from? Who knows? Maybe he was just sitting there drinking his cup of coffee and he's like, you know what? This carrot cake was delicious. And I wanted to make a clicking game. Let's make a clickety carrot game. And bammo, clickety carrot game was created. Clickety carrots was created. Thank you guys so much for coming out. This game was Clickety Carrots by the Two Rocks. We appreciate you, dude. Keep up the good work. Windows Forms is definitely an odd choice. I'm not really sure what the inspiration was behind that. Maybe you're trying to just learn some more inside of the engine itself, and this just was a fun little way to make a game. Might I just suggest something else like Unity or Unreal or Game Maker? There's plenty of other tools that are geared specifically for those types of things that might give you a little better foundation to build other products on. Well, thank you guys for coming out and supporting the channel. I really appreciate you. I will see you guys all next Saturday at 9 a.m. EST because we're going to be playing Mega Man 11. We're going to try to beat Mr. Joshua McLean's score, which was 7.5 hours. Josh, if you have the actual time, that would be great so we can kind of hold on to that. Yeah, hope you guys have a great night. We will see you later.